Everybody go subscribe to Bull Light. You know what I'm saying?
4, they got Bull Light.
Let me ask you a question, Bush.
Yeah, what's good? Back again, playing in the mud. Your boy Bush, man. Bush talk, you know what it is. Sometimes you got to get down and dirty. We're playing in the mud. People try to rewrite history, change up the game, but we ain't gonna let that happen here. It's your boy Bush, man. Hey, the game, man. Let's start with the game. This dude came out on fire. I told a story before, but I met the game in LA and Hollywood at a video shoot. Right after he signed to 50, we knew he was about to blow up because I was from New York and Cali, and I knew how powerful 50 was in the streets at that time. So we had a brief little conversation, and I told him, man, you about to be that dude, putting the West back on the map. And what happened? He dropped, and he jumped right back at it. The West was lit. I mean, yeah, helped by 50 Cent, but game had it what it takes. Lyrically, he had the style, the look, everything, and he was going up, man. He brought the West back. I ain't gonna hold you. Then some little things happened with his manager. Whatever, beef with 50. Then he got a new manager, new team. This boy Jimmy Henchman. Under Jimmy Henchman, the game had that buzz. GU not. Bunch of stuff going on. He dropped the album. It was classic. So he still was on his way up under Jimmy Henchman. We're going to do a little research on that Jimmy Henchman situation, and then we're going to get into it, how Wack destroyed game career. Blueface is next. Blueface already got his career hurt, but he wasn't as big as an artist as the game. But right now, it look like he in the world of mess too. But let's just react to this so y'all get a little background on this Jimmy Henchman situation and how he acquired the game.
To the rap game, but Jimmy Henchman is one of the scariest dudes to ever be involved with the industry.
And hold up, salute all the time. Oh, I ain't subscribed to the homie. Hip hop content, feel me? Always gotta show respect to the dudes that's doing the work. You know what I do though? I do the epic reactions. I put things together. We're gonna put it together. Let me bring it back though. Let's go.
The streets have always had ties to the rap game, but Jimmy Henchman is one of the scariest dudes to ever be involved with the industry. He allegedly almost killed Tupac and 50 Cent, and right now, he's serving 2 life sentences for murder and trafficking. Today, we're breaking down the wild and brutal story of why people in the rap game are still terrified of him. Let's get right into it. Jimmy Henchman was born in Harlem but raised in Flatbush, Brooklyn. As a young kid in the street.
Hello to the bush, you heard? Flatbush, East 2-First, 2-Thirst.
He ran with the crew called the Untouchables, and Jimmy wanted to make a name for himself in the trenches. He already had 2 gun charges by the time he was 16, and he ended up dropping out of school and spending a year on Rikers Island. And after being home for less than a year, he was booked for another shooting. Henchman made bail on the gun charge, but ended up catching a homicide case just a few months later. He pleaded guilty to the gun charge and got the murder case dismissed, but he still got hit with a 5 to 10 year sentence. When he was in prison, Jimmy linked up with a Black Panther leader named Richard Moore, who convinced him to go back to school and educate himself. So by the time Henchman was released in 1988, he had an associate's degree and was ready to take on the streets in a smarter way. Henchman spent 3 years hustling in the crack game. Then, one of his homies introduced him to the music industry. Around the same time, Tupac was becoming one of the hottest rappers in the world. He wasn't a superstar yet, but everyone knew that's where he was headed. And Henchman.
With the Pac, man. You representing the West. Pac, resting in peace. You're in the music industry. It ain't a good idea to go and diss Tupac like Wack 100 did. Not smart.
And wanted to become his manager. Pac turned him down, and what Henchman did next changed the history of the entire rap game. One of Henchman's homies is a known dealer named Haitian Jack. According to rumors, Biggie warned Pac not to get involved with Jack, but Pac didn't listen. Everyone knows that Biggie and Pac ended up starting the biggest war in rap history.
Haitian Jack is Wack 100's best friend now. They They got their own businesses together. They good homies. So put it all together.
But back in the day, they were actually tight. But after Haitian Jack and Jimmy Henchman got involved, everything changed. Pac met Henchman through Haitian Jack. Even though Pac didn't want to be managed by him, Henchman allegedly offered him $7K to hop on a track with his artist, Lil Sean. Pac was fighting the sexual abuse.
I guarantee you Wack 100 wasn't friends with Jimmy Henchman back then or Haitian Jack, but now all of a sudden they best friends. Wack is scared of power and he respects money, and that's it. And he's scared of the guys that's appear more powerful than him. That's just what it is. That's what the evidence show.
Case at the time and needed the cash. So he headed to Quad Studios in Times Square with his homie Stretch and a couple of other dudes. Puffy and Biggie were up in the studio too, but Pac didn't get the chance to link up. When he walked into the lobby, 3 dudes jumped out to rob and shoot him. After the Quad Studios shooting, Tupac accused Puffy, Biggie, Henchman, and others of being involved with setting them up. That night sparked the beef between him and Biggie, which eventually led to the war between the East and West Coast and ended with both of them being killed. Pac aired Henchman out on the track Against All Odds and said, "Promise to pay back Jimmy Henchman in due time. I know you is listening, the world is mine. Set me
Promise to pay back Jimmy Henchman in due time. I know you motherfuckers listen, the world's mine. Set me up, wet me up." Woo! Pac was on fire, but he was. They say he was dry snitching. I don't know. That's music. You can't use the lyrics. Pac was on fire, man.
up, wet me up, stuck me up. Heard the guns bust, but your tricks never shut me up. Henchman always denied being involved. But in 2011, his homie Dexter Isaac claimed that Jimmy paid him to rob Tupac. Isaac had known Henchman since they were teenagers, and right now, he's serving a life sentence for other crimes.
Smoke that good.
According to him, Henchman gave him $2,500 to rob Tupac and let him keep all the jewelry they snatched except one ring, which Henchman wanted to keep for himself. He also said that Stretch helped them and that Henchman gave Stretch a quarter brick of cocaine to line his homie up. Stretch ended up getting murdered a year later, and Pac sent shots at
Yeah, something was fishy about Stretch. I ain't gonna lie, man. Something was fishy.
him on Against All Odds with the line, "And that nigga that was down for me, resting dead. Switch sides, guess his new friends wanted him dead." Henchman still denied everything after Isaac told his side of the story. Then he allegedly admitted to being involved while he was confessing in an unrelated drug case. Jimmy was never charged with the Quad Studios shooting, but later he ended up in the middle of an even crazier beat. When Henchman went to war against 50 Cent and G-Unit, there were shootings, assaults, and a brutal murder that led to him getting his second life sentence. In the early 2000s, Henchman was managing the Game. Game had been signed by Dr. Dre, who linked up with 50 Cent, and back then, it looked like they were going to take over the whole game together. Both of them were at the height of their careers, and the collab seemed like a huge win, but it didn't take long for everything to fall apart. According to Henchman, 50 was mad that the Game was popping off so much as a solo artist, and when Game wouldn't hop into all of 50's beef with other rappers, 50 cut him out of G-Unit and sparked their legendary beef. Most rap fans know all about how the Game and 50 ended up getting into a shootout in New York, but there was something even crazier going on at the same time that a lot of people have no clue about. In 2007, 50's homie Tony Yayo and another rapper named Lodi Mack ran into Jimmy Henchman's 14-year-old son, Lil Henchman, on the street. According to rumors, Lil Henchman was wearing a G-Unit shirt, so Lodi and Yayo pressed him over it. They pushed him up against the wall, and Yayo allegedly started slapping him. Then, Lodi Mack took it a step further and pistol whipped the kid. Yayo and Lodi were both booked on assault charges, but Yayo's case was eventually dismissed. But before he even went to court, Yayo's mother's house was shot up, and pretty much everyone believes Henchman was behind it. Yayo talks about it on the track Straight Outta Southside and said, "Yeah, y'all motherfuckers shot my mama crib up. My sister, my niece in there. I'm getting y'all hit for $500. I'm gonna be in London, motherfucker." Lodi Mack pleaded guilty to aggravated assault over the Lil Henchman case and was sentenced to a couple of years in prison. But while he was behind bars, the beef in the streets.
Lodi Mack, a real one. You know why? Because allegedly Yayo the one that slapped Henchman's son. And then Lodi Mack said, "Fuck it, I'll take it." That's what you're supposed to do when your man is popping and getting money and you ain't shit but a thug running the streets doing what you got to do. You're a goon. That's your job. And you're supposed to be rewarded for that too, though.
Just heating up. The same year that Yayo and Lodi Mack put hands on his kid, Jimmy Henchman tried to take 50 and Yayo out while they were filming a music video. 50 was filming the video for his collab track with Akon, I'll Still Kill, when Henchman and his goons rolled up with silenced guns. But before they could hop out and start shooting, one of the guns went off in the whip, and they ended up just leaving the scene.
It was the filming of the 50 Cent and Akon I'll Still Kill video.
Oh. On the paperwork, and Henchman and them were supposed to come through, and I guess they gun jammed, but we had God on that side, and they backed out on the hit, but we had straps too, and that really was really it.
You said they had silencers?
Yeah.
And this was part of the actual report that came out.
Yeah.
That's another charge. They had silences. See, history, this changing shit, homie. You can't do that shit now, make them type of statements.
If Henchman's people started letting off shots, it would have turned into a full-on shootout because everyone in the G-Unit crew was strapped too. But luckily, nobody died that day because someone with Henchman didn't know how to handle their gun. There's also rumors that Henchman had 50's house burned down, but there's no evidence to back it up. But what we do know is that when Loading Mack was released in 2009, he was murdered in the middle of the street just 2 weeks later. Everyone connected Henchman to the murder immediately, but it took years before he was officially charged. While the cops were working on the Loading Mack case, Henchman ended up going down on a totally different charge. In 2010, he was booked on cocaine trafficking, money laundering, and witness tampering. According to the prosecution, Henchman was running a massive drug ring that operated from the east to west coast and was bringing him in over $11 million per year. Henchman and his crew would ship drugs from LA.
Now, Henchman, when they was going through the G-Unit beef, the game was signed to Henchman. Henchman was the only guy powerful enough to take on the G-Unit, to take on that smoke. Once 50 Cent took over the game been, that mystique was gone. And he hasn't been seen as that dangerous anymore. I ain't gonna hold you. Wack 100 made sure he calmed that shit down, calmed that smoke down. He did his little politicking because, like I said, he gonna bow down to money and power. He's not gonna challenge nobody with more money than him, and he's not gonna challenge nobody with more power than him. That's just a cold fact.
LA to New York, then shipped cash back to LA from New York after it was sold. They didn't have to use their own vehicles to move weight either. Instead, they covered everything in mustard to throw off drug dogs and shipped it through FedEx and UPS. Jimmy was handed down a life sentence, and the judge said his crimes were astonishing in their breadth, duration, and intensity. While he was locked up on the drug charges, Henchman was charged for the death of Loading Mack in 2012. His own shooters flipped on him, and there were over 35 witnesses in the trial. And in 2014, he was found guilty and got hit with another life sentence. Part of the reason why
Henchman had a bunch of rats with him, man. Them G-Unit boys ain't really do that much telling from what I understand. Henchman boys are doing a whole lot of telling.
Henchman went down is because his own people turned on him. But according to rumors, he was an informant too and helped the feds put other dealers behind bars. Henchman and his lawyer have called cap on the story, but 50 Cent says the same thing. Most rap fans...
Oh, my bad. So you see what type of character, and according to Wack, him and Henchman, they good homies now. They best friends. So Henchman was accused of telling on people too, getting people locked up. When Henchman took over, you know, to make the transition, it had to be smooth. So some under the table shit. He got with Wack. Wack probably paid him some money because I'm sure Wack is probably still helping him because, like I said, he respect power and money. They say the 48 laws of power. Oh, don't go against this if you don't got no money. Fuck that. That sounds like the 48 laws of coward to me. Give a damn. If you get disrespected, violated, yeah, you do it right. You can strategize, take your time, but you ain't got to wait till you get some money. I seen broke niggas take out rich niggas, and they still moving around and grooving. So all that sound like some sucker shit to me. I ain't gonna hold you. You can't take everything from a book. You can take certain things. Now, salute to Spider Lope. You feel me? That's my brother. My brother fuck with him heavy, Mace Lope. He said he team Spider Lope. He put out this content. Wack 100 is the worst thing ever happened to the game's career. I definitely agree. First of all, like I said, as you represent the West Coast pillar of the game, if your guy that's representing you is dissing people like Tupac, people like Nipsey Hussle, people like whoever, Ice Cube, he was just clowning on a spree, just going crazy. how that's gonna look on you. Because you can't just think from a gangbanger's perspective. There's a lot of people in the West Coast that's not gangbangers that love the West Coast music, love the West Coast sound, and it is what it is. They the ones that's paying these niggas. So it ain't all about the gangbanger's perspective. But Wack saying, oh, he gay, he a snitch. Oh, look at them on the bed, he gay. No, homie. Because recent evidence show who's really the zestiness. You feel me? Who's really zesty? You feeling scared about that? Weird about dudes sitting on the bed? No, they not gay. They secure with themselves. You probably could never do that because you're gonna start acting weird. You feel me? Giggling and shit. But let's get into this content. Salute to Spider Lope. He said Wack 100 is the worst thing that ever happened to Game's career. A lot of people was mad about this because we respected Game as a West Coast representative. He was one, you know, and Wack done tarnished this shit.
Big shout out to my SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black.
He's supposed to be from 6-0, and he's complaining that Game allegedly, according to him, did something that favored the 6-0s instead of Wack, and he has a problem with it. Go ahead, let's hear it.
Exactly.
That's not right. This man been with you from the start. He rekindled your career.
No, he didn't.
He got you back.
He wasn't no start. Nigga ain't no start. This nigga came along and got in Game's life after 50 Cent, bro. He wasn't around for none of the 50 situation, bro.
And to be honest with you, breaking it down even deeper, he wasn't around the JT Bigger Figure days. So
no, he wasn't around before. I was with Game, like I say, in Brazil, hanging out and thugging with everybody.
It's definitely inside information because, as we know, Spider Lope was signed to G Unit, just like the Game.
Everybody know, all the Cedars know, from Rich Red to G Rod to Big Face. I was there today when Life, the little young, well, he's a grown man now, but back then, Life, Black Friday was his artist, but I remember when Life Mama walked him on Brazil, I was standing right there and had her freestyle for Game. I was there on Brazil before Game got the house at the end of the cul-de-sac. I remember when he used to tell me what his plan was. So Wack was not around for none of that. Oh, my mama.
There we go again. He wasn't around. So we found out he wasn't around for all the death row shit he was talking about. Now we finding out he wasn't around for this G Unit whole, you know what I mean, rivalry that he said he was around for.
Mom, the day Fo Cent died, rest in peace, Fo Cent. The day he died, Game called me. I'm in the track news. The only thing separating the neighborhood I'm in.
Track news, MC8, the chill. CMW, one of the most underrated to me. I fuck with CMW. Like I said, I still listen to fucking Puts in Work to this day. Late night hype, nigga.
The track news and where Game was at is the Compton Airport, the Park Villages, and then I think that's about it. The Compton Airport. So literally, I could walk if I chose to walk from where I was at in the track news to Game Hood. But the day Fo Cent died, I think he died late night, middle of the night, or something like that. But early the next morning, Game called me over there to come be with him on Brazil and politic that shit with him that day. I pulled up on Brazil. Just imagine, Fo Cent had just died. The room was full of light. The living room had about 15, 20 Damus in it, about 6 or 7 more in the kitchen. And I just came in and I sat in the living room, just kind of posted up, spoke to the people I knew, nodded my head. And then somehow Game was in the back of the house. He realized I was in the living room. He called me back and he was in the bathroom shaving his hair and we politic. But that's the day. Wack ain't wasn't around for none of that shit. So
I believe that.
What do you mean talking about the beginning? Stop it. Nowhere near the beginning.
At that time, I believe like Wack was possibly somewhere in Pacoima, bro. Nowhere in LA. Nowhere.
Exactly. Wack probably can recall 97% of his time spent in the trenches of LA. He probably can detail every moment, bro. There've been that few. It's always like on a tour, a guided type situation. Cuz ain't had no female in the trenches out here and he just pull up, park, and go run up in her and just hang out. And the niggas in that environment know him because the Paru nigga be coming over here fucking with her. He be over here, but he don't got that. Everywhere he go in the trenches is because he trusts somebody that's supposedly a reputable that's let him know it's okay to pull up. He don't bump no bitch in the mall and find out she stay over there and now that's my bitch and now I know these niggas because I'm finna go pull up on my pussy no matter what.
Exactly.
That's LA Compton living. That's how this shit go.
That part.
Sweetie! you're not. I know you for real, Jason Taylor. You can't fool me. You can't. Those allegations.
So that's kind of crazy. This is dude fucking with Wack, loose cannon, and he's dissing the Game who signed to Wack. What the fuck? So this fallout between Game and Wack probably happened way before we even know, and it's all just politics, and they keeping it clean so they won't come off like straight herbs. Because Game got to keep it clean. Because if he mad at Wack, the shit that Wack gonna do to expose him will be crazy as hell. Man, I'm peeping what's going on, homie. Game, Wack got some shit on Game. You know he do. That's a cold fact. You know what type of nigga Wack is. Wack got information on Game for sure. I don't know what it is, but it's something.
You got sued for it. Don't make me bring that up. Don't make me expose you. Stay quiet. Sweetie!
I get on my knees and I pray to.
So the stuff that he's talking about exposing the Game for, is that worse than the stuff that Loose Cannon could be exposed for?
Well, the allegations that Game had were horrible. They're horrible. They're typically, but they're allegations. So I mean, to imagine that a female had an unwanted groping of her genitals, unwarranted. If that's the allegation is what I'm saying, it's horrible. But I'm also aware of the potential of a female being calculated enough to cause an alpha male to feel comfortable to make such a gesture in order to.
But only way a nigga could have something over somebody's head, have somebody in fear and not say nothing and play the role is if he got something. He got to have something on camera, some text, something for sure that the Game did that ain't, probably ain't solid, ain't all the way. And that's what the nigga talking about. Because Wack, weird ass, probably let Loose Cannon see whatever he got, or let Loose Cannon know whatever he got on him. And he said, nigga, keep it on the low.
Find herself in the position that she's in. You cannot rule that out as a possibility, because I know I've never asked any female, can I touch you up? So I've always learned her, messed with her, felt with her. And at some point or another, I tried it and it worked. I've never said, hey, can I have permission to touch her? So I don't see Game as somebody walking around grabbing unanis that he's not been invited to. So generally as an alpha male or any male, you kind of like go through other little steps and then you kind of.
Because niggas get faded. Niggas get right. Get super turned. The bitches make them do shit. I could never imagine, because I'm not in the Game situation, a rap star worldwide. You feel me? You get fucked up. You feeling yourself, who knows? You might get the wrong idea and do something. I don't know. But what I'm saying is it's possible. Definitely possible. They threw Pac in the camp, but they say forcibly touching buttocks. What? Crazy.
I feel like, oh, it's cool. You don't just walk around and see a bad broad and grab her. You don't do that. So I think there's a gray area somewhere in there. And I think he was so insulted by her accusations, he allowed his arrogance to get involved and he never went to deal with it. And that's no way to be victorious when it comes to litigation. So I definitely cannot call him guilty of it, but the allegations are terrible. He has daughters. I have daughters. So I'm sure he respects the concept, the idea of what she's claiming. But I just think he was, maybe because of his innocence, he was so irritated that he thought he was going to be able to pull off just telling her, F you. But it didn't really look good publicly. And, I'm not here to pass judgment. I can only deal with what he's faced to analyze it from that. So the fact that he, is in this situation, it's not even about morals or that anymore, because we'll never know if he did what she claims. But he's been found responsible and he's going to have to deal with it from that perspective.
True that. And I was calculating in my mind what particular situation that he was alluding to. So it was the one where he didn't actually go to the court date and they actually put a judgment against him. So public eye, people would think that he's guilty or whatever it is.
And his manager, Wack 100, is the main one that always say, nigga, if you choose some bullshit, nigga, you got to get in front of it, talk about it. Nigga, you got to defend yourself type shit. But with this situation, boy ain't even go to court. He ain't speaking on it, just like Wack ain't speaking on his recent bullshit that he going through with the whole video of him that definitely ain't AI. Everybody, certified motherfuckers looked at it. It's not AI. That's real video. If he's talking to whoever, I don't know, but that's a real video of him doing some freak boy activity. And how did this person get that video? That's the question. So, yeah, man, motherfuckers is.
But I could agree with what you said. When something could be so salacious, sometimes you don't even feel like contesting it because it would cost you financially more than whatever judgment that they have at that particular moment. So,
and if you know it for a fact, she led you on and she got you, and you know, damn, there's no way for me to prove this.
Yeah.
That's the only game is not stupid or ignorant of the law or of how things go. So for him to make such an indignant decision and position, it leads me to believe he must feel like, damn, this she played me. She played me. I do not see him predatorily going around touching females.
No, I don't see that either, though.
I feel like she led him to believe it's okay to do whatever she's alleging he did, and he did it, and then she flipped it over.
Yeah, we know how that go in society nowadays. So we've seen a lot of different situations.
How foul is it for a nigga to hold that over your head, though? A nigga that's supposed to be in your corner, too. Now, that's fucked up. A dude gonna hold that over your head, but we don't know if that's what it is, but it's definitely something, I can guarantee.
Situations that panned out that way, so I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, G.
Nigga Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know.
He said the Wack is the worst thing that ever happened. Let's go back and just analyze why, though. The character of this motherfucker. You want somebody like this managing you, man, you wildin'. Now, if he was not in the spotlight, then maybe, because I guess you do want a grimy manager, but not really grimy, but a dude that's going to handle business. But really, if I was a rapper, I would imagine if I was, and I want a representation, I want my representation to be solid, all that capping, none of that. You feel me? 100, tell the truth, and stick to the price, stick to what it is, and don't fucking fold for nobody. That's all. But this dude.
So your beef with Wack was he talked to Blue Da Vinci.
But before I play this, let's see who the hell made this. You feel me? What do you say, Allen, for now? Wack 100 lies a lot. That's something we know, but let's re-explore and remind.
Blue Da Vinci ain't never did nothing to him.
So no fade.
Oh no, he gonna get how it goes.
On your terms?
Always on my terms.
What are your terms?
Can't no motherfucker, bro.
My question for somebody as big as bad as Wack 100 that's calling out names, wanting to catch phase with everybody, why is he avoiding that fade with Jay Diggs?
That's my question. Because I like to stop the whole globe and focus on the lie. Let's focus on the lie.
Facts.
And he said, yeah, you talking about, you talking about that preacher. And then he said you was a motherfucking lie. And that's what you do. You lie and you exaggerate and you stretch things. Go on with these lies. Your shit is getting short, bro.
Wack, stop fucking lying, nigga. Wack, stop lying, nigga. Please stop lying.
That's not a good reputation. Rep of a liar, all for the clout because you want to be internet famous.
Like, listen. I fuck with Wack, but I would not fuck with a liar. Wack, stop lying.
And matter of fact, none of the homies say they even put you on. Ma James didn't.
Damn. That's an OG. Ayatollah. A real OG there talking.
Didn't bring you around. You got brought around by the police. So how did you come in to death row from the beginning? And you brag about that you gave Suge Knight's family $10,000. $10,000 ain't no money, nigga. You could have kept your mouth shut for $10,000.
That's a fact.
I'm in the park.
Ain't even nothing to mention. You said you could have kept your mouth shut.
In Gonzales Park. All the trips in Dubai and all the trips to Jamaica can't get you in the park. These young piranhas will eat your ass up. Just come to Cam's and buy a hamburger. I dare you.
Damn.
You got no West Side pass.
Don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. You can lie on Jay Diggs. You can lie on Hookus Pook, whatever the fuck these niggas' name is. You can lie on Jay Prince, all these other niggas. Don't lie on me.
Man, salute to the homie. This is a great piece of content because this is all facts. Man, go like and subscribe, Allen, for now. Man, this is good content right here. Sometimes you got to get things down. The record, this is bad representation, Blueface. Blueface probably stuck too because he got all kind of obligations to Wack with money and whatever else for sure.
So you are in a box right about now. Man, come on your own Clubhouse and tell you to shut up. And you don't say nothing. You didn't put that on Pyru.
And shout out to Clubhouse for finally deleting his shit.
Is he officially gone?
That's what they're saying. They're saying he's gone now. And that's good because he was doxing a lot of women. Like, what am I supposed to be scared of you?
Yosemite Sam, your time is up.
On to the next op. Oh, the other day, had a conversation, a sit down with a guy who does not get along with you very well.
Get along with me.
Jay Diggs.
I don't know that dude.
In the age of the internet.
Did you hear the stutter? Did you hear the stutter? I don't know that dude. Damn, I ain't never heard Wack stutter. Hold up, man.
On to the next op. Oh, the other day, had a conversation, a sit down with a guy who does not get along with you very well.
Get along with me.
Jay Diggs.
I don't know that dude.
Woo.
In the age of the internet.
I don't know that dude. That dude pump fear in your heart. I don't know that dude. That dude got you shook.
Gangster Wack 100 stands out among the crowd. And giving his ferocious bark, you would think Wack would never decline a fade. Yet, when Compton Black founder Ayatollah Marv called him out, Wack suddenly had a change of heart and declined the fade.
Now, this happened the other day.
Niggas think that you run Pyru, nigga, you don't. That's all you gonna do is die. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Where can we do this at? I tell you what. I'm gonna show you what this bag do. I'll holler at you. Okay, for sure.
Okay, so he said that, months or years ago? Nothing happened, as usual. Looks like he threatened my little bro in the can. Oh, they gonna holler at you. I'm gonna get it. Nothing happened. Nothing.
So I'm curious, how did that call happen?
And now, more recently, Wack has opened up a completely different can of worms, and for the life of him, he cannot seem to get the lid back on. This new fade request came from Bay Area legend Jay Diggs after Wack said, his mama, for basically no reason at all.
I think fuck his mama, and we know he got his son killed for the insurance money. Pyru, you can pull up with him.
This is my question for somebody as big as bad as Wack 100 that's calling out names, wanting to catch phase with everybody. Why is he avoiding that fade with Jay Diggs?
That's my question.
This all started a few months ago when Jay Diggs was speaking on the Blue Da Vinci case and asked Wack to clarify some things concerning paperwork. And that's when Wack 100 completely lost it and began to threaten Jay Diggs' life and curse him out.
Yo, let me tell you this. One thing with Wack. Wack knows a really good strategy about arguing online. Don't go from 0 to 15 to 30 to 80 to 90. He goes from 0 100.
He goes 0 1,000. Think about this though. Jay Diggs, I think Jay Diggs in jail right now. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, I think he in jail. I think he got a Fed case too. All the Wack ops that he's scared of to see in the streets, they in jail. They in the Feds.
And what happens when he does that is that, I'm going to be honest with you, it always looks like he pulling a card. I'm going to be honest.
Wack 100 would then go on to diss Mac Dre and act as if he never even heard of the guy. Wack would also diss the Romper Room and say that robbing banks isn't a gangster thing to do.
So you never heard the Romper Room?
Bro, I heard of Pyru and gang banging in the 90s, bro. Was you paying attention to the Bay in the 90s, bro? So how I supposed to know about a Romper Room?
No,
somebody was paying attention to the Bay in the 90s. A lot of niggas, lit niggas that was making a lot of money out there, nigga. And niggas in down south in LA, San Diego was listening to Bay. A lot of Bay niggas we was listening to. They was listening to, so.
Oh, freaking gangster.
Huh? Yeah, but robbing banks ain't gangsters. That's just robbing banks.
What the heck?
A lot of gay Bay Area gangsters, niggas. Sebo, niggas was rocking that shit. You know, J.O. Felon. Bunch of Bay niggas. Come on now.
It's not. It's either you highly intelligent and you know how to beat the system, or you a
Jesse Mar was hard back then too.
Dumb, desperate broke motherfucker. You're robbing the bank, bro. It's old ladies, old people, it's regular people in the bank. Like, you ain't going into a dope house.
Gangsta Earn used to do some gangster shit. He kick a nigga doing like he the motherfucking San Diego PD with the flat jackets on everything. Go on there, take a nigga 300,000 and 15 birds and walk out of there, nigga, and leave everybody in handcuffs.
Man, okay, he gave it up, but then he switched his style. But Gangsta Earn was on some shit though. Niggas know that.
On some street nigga shit and street nigga shit.
Apparently, selling drugs to your own community is more of a gangster thing to do, according to Wack 100. I would also just like to note that Jay Deeks and the Romper Room were robbing banks and using that money to fund Mac Dre's rap career, and they are downright legends in the Bay Area.
Yeah, they are.
And to be disrespectful towards a legend as important as Mac Dre lets us know one thing, Wack 100 is an absolute dirtbag.
That is the beginning of West Coast losing respect. But like the game, when the game got Wack as a manager, but your manager dissing West Coast legends, people just looking at shit from a gangbanging perspective. They should look at shit from a people perspective. The people of the West, they didn't like none of that, nigga. Niggas ain't like that.
I mean, the guy has been dead for almost 2 decades and cannot defend himself. It's a shame that this little 4-footer gets to even speak on his name. So with that out of the way, let's begin today's video at the start of this beef and find out why Wack 100 is so terrified of Jay Diggs. Let me show you a clip of Jay Diggs speaking about the safety valve, which then caused Wack 100 to get on his tough guy act.
Some dudes from Clubhouse called me for an interview because he mentioned my name. So I said, okay, I'm going to tell the story how it really went. I said, the story went the day Blue went to trial, went to court, he got his time. He called me that day after court. I'm talking to him on the phone. He telling me I just got 5 years, blah, blah, blah. Literally while I'm on the phone with him, I get a 3-way call from another one of my homeboys from BMF, who's Baby J. And I click over and he's like, Diggs, Meech want to talk to you. So he got Meech on from jail. So I got Meech and Blue on both lines. So Meech come in and Meech say, Diggs, you know Blue went to court today? I'm like, yeah. He said, man, Blue's a rat bastard. I said, whoa, Meech, what you talking about? I got Blue on the other line. He said, well, you can click over and tell him I told you that. He said Blue took a safety valve. He took a safety valve and he debriefed. And then nobody on that level in my crew did that shit.
Definitely remember where this shit came from, man. But watch this. It's all about Wack bootlicking the motherfucker with the most money. That's what it's going to boil down to.
Rat bastard. So I click back over. I tell Blue what Meech say. Meech, Blue pleading his case. Nah, I ain't telling nobody, blah, blah, blah. I did this. So I go back and forth for like 30 minutes. But at the end of the time, Meech, I'm not fucking with Blue. So bam. So immediately I got to back up off Blue. Even though that's my brother, that's my bro. Until this shit get figured out and settled. Like I say, I just told you how I feel about that shit. And Blue know how I feel. Blue lived with me, so he know how I feel. So when that happened, that conversation happened, I pushed the brakes like, whoa. Now we went from talking every other day to you're not even calling my phone or I'm not answering when he called or nothing because this shit got to get figured out. So here we is, fast forward. That shit was back in 2008 when that phone call happened. Okay. So now through all that time, Blue had been getting called a rat. Now, you know, he's not around the BMF series, none of this shit going on. Lil Meech don't fuck with him. They didn't fell out, all the shit. So when I tell the story, I say, y'all can tell if Blue want to clear his name, tell Wack to ask Blue to get his debriefing paperwork because he debriefed. That's what he did. He even said, if you listen to his interview, he say he went and debriefed. Get his debriefing paperwork. That's not public information. Let's see what he said to the federal government when he said in that debriefing room. That'll tell it. That's because if you know anything about a safety valve, that's when you have to go, in order to get a safety valve, you have to go sit down with the government.
Give him something.
And basically, they're going to ask you a series of questions and they got to be happy with your answers. And then they'll go back to the judge and say, Judge, we were happy with our meeting with so-and-so. Yes, go ahead and give him his safety valve. Now it's called a safety valve because you're safe. We're going to give you your 5 years that you asked for. But if we need you to come testify in trial, we're going to open up that valve.
Oh, shit.
You get it?
Yeah.
If we need you to, hopefully everybody will plea out and you don't have to come in here and take this stand. But if we need to open up that valve,
you got to talk like we already did.
So he took a safety valve. What he said in that room to get his safety valve, we don't know. So he was never said to have gotten on the stand and said, oh, he sold me dope or I sold him dope. That's not the snitching he did.
Mm.
You understand? So I was breaking that whole story down. So when I broke that story down, and I said, like I said, told Wack to ask Blue. Somebody told Wack, hey Wack, Diggs said ask Blue, Jay Diggs. Who is Jay Diggs? I don't know no Jay Diggs. He running my name, man. Fuck Jay Diggs, man.
He went crazy immediately because he knew it was some ratting going on. So once he heard Jay Diggs' name, that's who he identifying as the exposer that's going to expose the ratting. So he got to try to eliminate him, get him out the way. But it didn't work, buddy.
Fuck his mama. Woo. Tell his mama suck dick. She a janitor and blah, blah. He just went all the way in because somebody told him that I said ask Blue. In the words, like no disrespect, none of the shit. And then right after he did that, he ran to the internet and posted word on the street, Jay Diggs married to a man. Like posted this on his page.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now think about the recent allegations with Wack 100. And the first thing he say about this nigga is he married to a man. I know niggas connected to him, all that. This nigga solid 100. I'm telling you right now, I got family in Oakland. Real family, you know what I mean? Solid. But what I'm saying is, soon as Wack hear him going against his narrative of the whole Blue Da Vinci situation, because Wack going against Meech for some reason, whatever, it's politics. He tried to eliminate Jay Diggs and eliminate his whole character and everything about him. He said all kind of weird stuff about his son and this and that. I'm sure you're going to get into it.
I had never talked to this man a day, never disrespected this man a day in my life, said them exact words. It's everything I just told you is on the internet. It can be verified. Anybody who want to verify the story, y'all can look it up where he started, where it all started at. Blue Da Vinci and Wack 100 goes in. I remember all there. That's where it started at. So at the day that he did that shit was actually the anniversary of my son's death day. Sorry to hear that. Okay, I appreciate it. And I don't fuck with nobody on that day. My kids don't even call me on that day. It's just me and my son and some backwoods, and we rock out that day. So I'm getting all these people sending this shit to me this day. I had to block all that out. Still, you know, stay focused on me and my son, and then the next day I open up all that shit, and this is what I get. So when I get it, you know, and during all this shit, he said he wanted to fade. He wanted to see me. So I instead of going straight to the internet, I called one of my homeboys who knew Wack, and I said, man, tell Wack I want to accept the fade. Let's line it up. Like me. He disrespected me, disrespected my mama. I need that. Prison shit. Prison shit. Meet me in a cell.
And have you ever spoke to Wack 100 and
Nah, he won't even talk to me. So I sent him, I sent Zoe the message for him to tell Wack. So he sent it to Wack. Wack replied, oh man, tell dude to stand down, man. You know, my Zoe just hit him and said, hey Wack, my nigga Diggs want to catch that fade, bro. We want to set it up ASAP. Oh, he stand down. He don't dictate nothing here. I see dude when I see dude.
That's
right?
all he said?
Yeah, that's all he said. So he sent me the text of what Wack said. So when I seen it, I posted the text like, bam, man, Wack. And I tell everybody, tell Wack, bring his ass outside. You know, that's my thing. Like, come on, no. We didn't already started. You said what you said. Let's get to it. So that's when I did the little videos. And I thought, come on, Wack, let's man to man. Let's do it like two men. So the next thing you know, he talking about, oh, man, Jay Diggs text me up. He sent me these texts talking about he pulled up to my studio and whoop this. And I told him, no, talking about he was going to pull up. And, well, anyway, some crazy ass texts. Right. I don't know. But from what I understand, it's him and his girlfriend Beast be doing this shit all the time. They text these fake conversations. Yeah. And then they run this for content.
Yes.
So now let's line up what's going on here. Wack's quest to destroy the game's career. First of all, you go at Nipsey. That's the Southern California king. I ain't gonna hold you. Bloods and Crips will agree as far as his influence. You try to demolish his career. Then Tupac, which is the East End, whatever. But I'm just saying he represented that Southern Cali too when he died. Now you go to Northern Cali. Mac Dre, the legend, the king. Feel me? Somehow you get into that because of some little politics you got with Blue Da Vinci or whatever else. It's just a pattern of showing how the people of the West gonna lose respect for anything connected with you. Because you're a goofy ass dude, do anything for clout. What's that song? We do anything for clout.
They do a lot of fake shit for content. I'm finding this all out. I don't even know, but I find out that they do a lot of whole shit, a lot of fake shit for content, fake fights, fake arguments, and all the shit. So he running this. This is his only response to me asking for a fade is I gave him the address. I told him to pull up. He said he was in LA. He's sending me videos of fights. Like I didn't even have this nigga. I ain't never text Wack 100 in a day in my life. And I told him even after he did that, I said, man, put the number up.
Yup, you heard that correctly. Mr. Telephone Tough Guy Wack 100 has a nasty habit of faking fights for content. And in this next clip that I want to show you is from when Wack 100 and Sharp tried to fake a fight for views, but the plan went terribly wrong when Sharp claimed to be the victor of their imaginary brawl. This made Wack 100 very upset because he felt as if he should have been the victor in that imaginary fight. So, with a bruised ego, Wack decided to expose their whole—
Damn, I forgot about this weird stuff. You really want this guy representing you as a manager? Man.
scheme on a DJ Academics live stream.
This some real shit you're saying right now, Wack, or you're not. You can hear me?
Yo, Ack, listen, Ack, I don't got to tell no lie. R&B, you on the phone?
I don't got to
I am. So, you know, R&B niggas always take shit a little to the extreme, right? Academics, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Now watch this. Everybody always take to the extreme. All I'm gonna say is this, and you fill in the blank. A nigga asked me to help him run a play for some clout. I said, okay, I'll help you run the play. All of a sudden, he then switched to play he knocked Wack out. R&B. Are you serious? Will you tell?
He's a fake nigga. You just exposed that you was a fake nigga. Now you saying R&B, R&B. You don't even like R&B, nigga.
Academics right now, what the hell you put together the other day? What was it?
A skit of you acting like you were about to jump out the car on Sharp. And like a video of some people fighting on the ground in New York.
And two people scuffling.
You was Bobo, boy. Academics I think this one Academics realize, damn, this nigga is a cat monster, a fucking clout beast. Clout run his life at that age, and Academics realize that at this point. And you notice back when Wack was on his shit, R&B. Look at that ass. Look at this. Look at that ass. He trying to sell it too much. It's like, damn. Now the recent developments, nigga, you don't even like R&B.
On the ground, you couldn't tell what was going on.
I've seen him do it.
Absolutely. So it was even.
Man, I found out to my knees when the law came.
It was even tussling on the ground.
Academics is saying, oh, this nigga's a cat. But he still use him because he's scared of him. But Academics already realized this dude is man. He's a fucking fool, a clown for the clout.
The little shit we found on the internet, right? Look, I ain't gotta lie, bro, but the nigga went too far with the knock Wack out. I was gonna help him run this little bullshit play. Matter of fact, R&B, send me that shit right now. You hear her voice right now. I'm gonna send it to you, Act, and you can play the fake skit that we never finished editing. R&B, send that shit to me.
Wait a minute, this game's manager? This is fucking the game and Blueface manager? Damn. Disgraceful.
Wait, this some real shit? Wait, no, this can't be real.
Act on Paru, bro, I'm your brother. I would tell you a lie whether you wanted to hear it or not.
So maybe that's the reason Wack won't accept the fade. Maybe it's because Jay Diggs wants to actually fight and Wack 100 isn't used to that. No, Wack 100 is used to imaginary fights with Sharp. That's why he's shaking in his boots every time a real gangster calls him out. Because he never actually plans on meeting up with any of these folks that he threatens on the internet. Now, I don't want to be a negative Nancy, so let me mention some good that Mr. Wack 100 is responsible for. Because just the other day, J Diggs dropped a diss track titled 3 Finger Wack, and oh man, this track is a slapper. And I gotta say, if it wasn't for Wack 100, well, then we would have never gotten such a masterpiece of a track. I mean, we hear a lot of diss tracks here in the year 2023, but none of them are quite put together as Three Finger Wack. J Diggs' mum even appears in the intro instructing J Diggs to give Wack 100 the fade. The whole song is absolutely brilliant, and I encourage...
The internet's so ill, Wack just keep coming with content. I forgot about this damn song, man. That shit was hard, too. That song was a classic.
all of you to give it a listen.
Here's what you can do for it. Kick his goddamn ass. Line it up.
Three Finger Wack. My mama put me on you, now I gotta get you, nigga. Hey, fuck Wack 100. On my mama, we can line it up. Wack, let's run it. You a whole ass kid. You don't want this beat. Plus you talk too much like you don't want your teeth.
Okay, now I know what you must be thinking right now. What in the holy hell does Three Finger Wack mean? And well, let me explain. A few months ago, 8 to be specific, there was an interesting interview that came out on the Storm.
You want this guy representing you? Let's go back and rewind and remind.
When wrote a YouTube channel, and it was an interview with someone named Mika, with whom Wack 100 seems to be deeply attached to. And in this interview, Mika would tell us how Wack 100 likes to control and bully the women that he dates. She even had to get a restraining order against him in attempts to get him to leave her alone. So now, without further ado, Mika will tell us all about Three Finger Wack.
And I thought I was just going to go put my bags down. However, I guess he had other plans, because as soon as I got in there to put my bags down, he was all like, take your clothes off. And I'm like, I'm shy, you know? I'm like, take my clothes off. So I just sat there, you know? And somebody called his phone, and he on FaceTime. He talking to whoever it is, and I'm sitting on the bed.
You're not shy. You just ain't like the nigga like that. You ain't shy. You ain't like him like that. It's okay.
And he showed them me. He like, I done told her to take her clothes off, and she just sitting there. And I'm like, you know?
Damn.
So, yeah. So he hung up with the person on the phone. And so I was like, okay, let me just get undressed or whatever. And I mean, I was kind of uncomfortable because I'm super shy, but I was just like, I've been on the phone with this man for months, like at least 2 or 3 months. We've been creating a bond, you know, over the phone and FaceTiming, you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't feel too uncomfortable, but it was uncomfortable. So I started to take my clothes off or whatever. And, you know, everything transpired. You know, we had our little session or whatever. And I said I wasn't going to hold back on this interview, so I'm going to just tell you everything.
Okay.
Okay, so at first, we started off, you know, what most people do, little oral. Him though, he's the giver or whatever, for like a couple of minutes, like 30 to 45 minutes. I was like, whoa. And then...
Oh, he was a whole munch.
Yeah. Like 30, 45 minutes just munching. And then after that, he came up. We did our little situation. But after that, you know, he went and got in the shower. And then I took a shower. But then after I got out of the shower and I was going to go put my clothes on, he was laid out on the bed, butt naked, on his stomach, yelling at people on Clubhouse. And I just looked, mind you, before I even went out there, his co-host to the podcast, his name is CEO Reek. And CEO Reek had told me, he was just like, Mika, if you messing with this dude, you know, I advise you just to get something to cover your own ass, basically. He said, because I watched this dude tear women down.
It sounded like Reek was in love with her, and Reek was mad that his big homie Wack got her. Sound like Reek was mad about that. That's probably where they fell out at.
Just as fast as he's built them up. But then when I took the picture, I'm like, nah, but like, he could deny that this picture is him, you know? So I recorded a video. So you could hear him talking and moving, you know? So it was like 15-second video, put it up. And I ain't gonna hold you, I was hoping to never have to use it, you know? I recorded it because somebody that was that close to him told me to cover my own ass. So I recorded it, I put it up, and I never looked at it again, you know? Okay. And a couple of times I came this close to deleting it. I promise, because I felt hella bad because I was rocking with him, you know?
humbly and peacefully, I want you to answer this question.
So she tried to clean her tracks up, talking about the reason why I recorded him doing that, because Reek told me get something that's gonna protect you, some content, so that way he can't hold another on you. This game of extortion and blackballing and blackmailing is crazy, but that's what they doing out there. It seemed like, man. But I think she was already on that type of timing. You know what I mean? But it's okay, because she's smart. She knew what type of dude Wack is.
Did you not call my phone humbly and peacefully? I know it was you. 4 a.m. I answered the phone.
So after that, he had turned around and now I have my clothes on or whatever. But when I put my sweater on, he was like, that's when he turned around and looked at me. He was like, come here. So I walked over to the bed and he was like, remember I told you that I wanted to show you some things that you never done before. And I was like, yeah. And I thought he was like talking about some other stuff because he did some real freaky stuff, but it wasn't nothing out of the ordinary freaky that men and women don't do.
Okay.
You know? So I thought we had already did the freaky stuff that he was supposed to introduce me to, you know? But Storm, this man told me, he said, I want you to stick your fingers in my ass.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be professional. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so he was like, I want you to stick your fingers in my ass. And I was like, but it's going to be boo-boo coming out, you know? And he was like, that's what I want to see.
Oh, man.
And I was just like, what the, you know? It threw me back too. I was like, nah, you ready for that, right? So basically,
this is the long journey to destroying these rappers' careers. You hearing this dude that's fucking with you is on this type of timing.
he was just like, okay. He put the lube on my finger. And he was just like, he bent over. And he told me, he says, now stick one finger. So I put one finger. And then he was like, okay, now put 2 fingers. And I put 2 fingers. I thought that was it. But he was just like, okay, now slide 1 more finger. So now I'm like, yeah. So I'm like this, right? And he says, now turn your fingers around and make a come here motion.
Oh, he wants you to stroke that prostate. You know what? Wow. Oh, my God.
And I'm hella embarrassed to even say that, but like,
this is all this, it's making sense. I'm saying with the recent allegations
going on with my story, you're gonna see why I don't care about saying it today, you know?
Okay.
So I did that, and then that lasted for a good like 10 or 15 minutes. And surprisingly, when I put my fingers out, I didn't have no boob on there.
That's disgusting.
If it does make you uncomfortable, it was just like before. And I was about it, so he left it alone.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like,
calling my phone. Still calling my phone. I block him so he can't call my phone. That was like the last thing. Like he been saying all of this stuff, trolling me and things like that. I have not went back to him. If he called to the services, there is no, that was, I'm sorry to myself that it took that extreme for me to be like, yeah, this is a wrap.
Boy is diabolical. Diabolical.
well, let's let's leave it there. I think not only we, but you, I think you did a good job of taking us through everything that happened. You didn't stutter in your story. So it's like, it's,
Oh, important. She ain't stutter. You heard Wack stuttering. Who did Jay did this? Nigga said Jay did it.
It's up to the people to believe what they want to believe, of course, but you ain't tripped over your words. So,
and all of these receipts are already online.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how Wack 100 got the name 3 Finger Wack bestowed upon him. I think a nice way to end this video is with a recent clip of Wack 100 getting confronted by Adam22 for not accepting the fade from J Diggs. And in this clip, we will watch Wack 100 try.
Adam checked them so many times. He checked them on a lot of shit. So then it comes to the point where Adam don't respect them. That's why Adam talks to him the way he do.
And weasel his way out of the fade with J Diggs, even though Wack 100 clearly started this beef. We often hear of Wack 100 calling out this one and that one, but we rarely get to see Wack 100 actually follow through on any of his pathetic threats. So, it's absolutely fascinating to watch his gangster gimmer completely backfire on him. I think that you will really enjoy this next clip.
You talk about it, we ain't talking about it. How he got some responsibility in getting, old boy killed that they love up there in the Bay. We ain't touched content on that, Adam.
So his son, for the people at home, died of a seizure induced by lean usage, apparently. I feel like
induced by what?
Lean usage.
Wait, induced by what?
You do a little bit of damage to your own credibility.
Induced by what?
Wait.
Lean. Allegedly.
What was in the lean? Do the research.
What?
What was in the lean?
You tell me.
I'm telling you, do the research.
I wasn't involved in the.
Okay, then.
Do
the research. Don't talk about my credibility. If you do the research on what was found in the lean, drink lean all day long.
What Wack 100 is demonstrating here is a classic case of deflection by claiming Adam22 doesn't have all the information. Wack 100 can easily shut down Adam's argument. Wack 100 is the type of guy to say, yeah, I know you are, but what am I? It's silly because now would be the perfect time to reveal this game-changing information that he supposedly has.
Somebody told Wack 100, oh, you killed the internet. He ran with it. They didn't tell him that you got to be, all that, the eggs going to come to roost or whatever they say. If you ain't solid, you lying, you just want to just do shit to kill the internet. That's not the way to do it, homeboy, because then your credibility gets shot. Adam22 they got the hit show because of his antics. I guess he could live off of that. Some people could. I don't think he's happy with himself right now, though. I ain't gonna lie. But it is what it ain't. So now, Shig Smooth, let's react to some of that one time. You want this guy your manager, then you tripping. That's all I gotta say. That's all I got to say about that subject.
Chigs. Get ready. You know what to do, Chigs.
Salute to Chig Smooth. Hey, Chig Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
The man is a professional, you guys. I repeat, Wack 100 is a professional. If you guys ever wonder how Wack 100 was able to dominate Clubhouse for a couple years, well, here's one prime example. Now, yesterday, I told you guys Wack 100 is no longer managing the game. A couple days ago, we got to find out that the game has a new...
I swear I knew it, too. I guessed it, but everybody, oh, this 18 hours. Okay, cool. Because I already knew that, homie. I was guessing, but it's obvious, man. Game would be a fool.
New manager called Trav.
Light once we get inside, but... just just a little, tone it down just a little, and then we do that. Alrighty. Yep. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? I wore the all black. Is this good enough?
That's good.
Is this all black?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank God.
Travis a game manager.
God.
Travis a game manager.
God.
Travis a game manager.
Yeah, what's his name? He got to put in some work, man, to clean up all the damage that Wack done. Better put in a whole lot of work, my guy. But since the game since Wack ain't involved, I'm fucking with it. I don't know if Wack's still involved. He probably is, but because this dude could just be a front man. He could just be a up front guy that's representing the game manager. We don't know what's really going on.
How you doing, brother?
Hold her the spot right here.
Hello.
And from what we know so far, Trav has been managing the game for about a year now. But for some reason, with Wack 100 being so vocal on social media, he's on Clubhouse every day, he's on No Jumper, the man has never publicly disclosed this information to people. Wack is in everybody's business. He knows when you're clapping your wife's cheeks. He knows how long you guys had sex for.
I know I fuck with Shig Smooth. He ain't lying.
The man knows everything about everybody, but for some reason, he just refuses to disclose his relationship with the game. Now, after the rumors started spreading that Wack 100 is no longer managing the game, DJ Academics called up Wack 100 and he asked him a straightforward question. A very easy to answer question. Literally just say yes or no. I'm
the first one to say that, nigga. I already knew when it went down. I didn't even know the information, but I knew, nigga, because I'm in tune to talk to people.
Still managing the game. Wack 100 goes on to put on a master class in how to avoid answering a question. The man went on to talk around the question. He did everything but answer the simple question academics asked him. Here's what he said.
When it's time for business, it's time for business. I mean, let me see if we get the zoo shit. Krishan Rock tried to pull up here tonight. She got ran the fuck up out of here.
Really? You're lying.
What? You got to remember, when I'm on deck, it's a different crowd on deck.
Wait. Did you try to pull up with the Bloods again?
No, what they looking for, they called me this morning. So the Bloods I was with her, Zeus, now they looking for her. Because the bitch told them that she gave Blueface dude's mama and baby mama address, which is a lie. Because Blue don't talk to the bitch. But the fact that she got a little dude like that, you know, he all on the internet, so now she ain't got that. She really need to get out of LA, bro. She can get the whole Crip card and the one little Blood card who was milking her. Now they didn't turn on her. So I guess tonight she pulls up with a bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
Right? I guess she thought she was gonna walk in with him, but Wack's crew is here. It don't work like that.
You shut it down?
Immediately. I ain't gotta say nothing. When I'm on deck,
wait, did you ask Blueface if you're gonna shut it down? You made the executive decision.
No, I don't have to ask that.
Oh,
he mixed true stories with the bullshit too. When he tell little stories like this, ooh, big deal. You had the goons with you. Everybody it wasn't no gangsters in the building. You shut shit down. Okay, no problem. I know you did that a lot, but let's talk about your dealings with real killers and real gangsters, though, because you mix those stories in, and now people like Wack, people like Ack and Adam 22 and all these people, they like, oh look, man, please.
Whenever I'm around, she know that.
Yeah.
Everybody know that. I don't gotta ask that. Cause see, you gotta remember, bitch said she can't wait till he dead or in jail.
Yeah, he
so
said,
you
that
either
was
coming
crazy.
to kill him, you either coming to kill him, or you coming to set him up and violate. So based on that, you know fly zones. You can't come around. Especially know where I'm at. And whatever you bring with you, we smash it. It's that simple. So
that makes sense.
You know it. Yeah, so we ain't fucking with that. But
hey, Wack.
Neon on deck was Aiden's supposed to be coming out here in a week or so.
I do want to ask you about that, but right before, Wack, everybody's trying to send me saying that the game fired you as manager. That's true?
No, what you mean? I talk the game every day. You just closed out a week ago. You gotta remember, bro, like
where they getting this bullshit at then?
I don't know, bro. You can't listen. First of all, and this is real shit, you can't never fire a brother or a friend, right?
True.
Now,
so the thing is, that dude is a front man. That's what it sounds like. Because I know Wack got some things over Game Head to where he can't cut ties with him.
certain things he does has nothing to do with me. You know, Game does a lot of other shit people don't know. Game is like, those ain't my contracts. When it comes to what I want to do, then that's my contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you're dealing with niggas that's like, all of us are seasoned vets. Blueface is turning into a seasoned vet. So that's like on our new network, we business partners on. He get a percentage, I get a percentage, so we both get paid. So that's how I always transition with my artists. I don't run the contract shit. I haven't had a contract with Ray J in 14, 15 years. But when it comes down to whatever I want to do, what we're doing, I fall in that position. So it's a little different with me.
Hey,
you get what I'm saying?
I completely get it. Hey, if y'all have Hazel E on that reality show, y'all gotta rate it mature.
Hey man, you can't make this up. This is why Wack 100 makes the big bucks on social media. This is why people always say you can never win in a conversation or argument with Wack.
The big bucks Wack 100 makes, the alleged big bucks on social media, is from No Jumper. Adam paying him. That's his number one source of income right now. Adam 22, No Jumper.
First of all, let's be honest here. Wack knows exactly why academics is asking him that question. The man sees everything that happens on social media, especially when it's pertaining to his artist. And secondly, this part I'm just having a hard time understanding, you guys. Why does Wack 100 refuse to come out and just admit it? No, I'm not managing the game. It's not going to make you look bad. Everybody and their manager eventually part ways. It's not that big of a deal. But if you continue to dodge questions about it, or if you continue to talk around it, that's when you're going to draw attention to it, and people are going to assume
Jig Small, salute. He's speaking true.
There is something more going on. Obviously, if you read between the lines, whatever title or role Wack 100 was playing for the game, he's no longer doing it. Now, he probably still manages assets for the game, but as far as being his actual manager like he used to, that's not the case anymore. As far as being his day-to-day manager, going on tour with him, going to radio station interviews with him, being part of his albums, being in the studio with him, that's not the case anymore. Imagine asking your homeboy a very simple question. Hey man, did you steal my candy? And he goes on to give you some bullshit run around answer.
Candy? Why would you even ask me about taking your candy for? But speaking of candy, I do have a candy company overseas, and I do know a stripper out in Houston called Candy. But since we're talking about candy and you want to ask me about it, what about cookies and cake? And speaking of cake, have you seen Lotto's cake? Man, she got an ass on her. I'll bet you 21 Savage is enjoying that every single night. And speaking of 21, I love that record 21 Questions by 50 Cent. That's my shit. Anyways, what'd you ask me again?
Hey man, props to Wack 100 for mastering the gift of gab. You guys get in the comments, what do you guys make of Wack answering the question, does he still manage the game? And what do you guys think is the reason why Wack does not want to answer the question directly? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Shig ain't lie. That boy kept it 100,000 on that one. Can't lie to you. And it's funny, you know, ever since Bush been stepping out, showing the truth, showing the facts, these platforms been switching up. You feel me? They telling the truth now. They ain't, you know, they just telling the truth. Even Adam 22. Well, hold up. And then when Wack, the bootlicker, try to tell Game, oh, you shouldn't have dissed Eminem. You know why he did that? Because Eminem got the big bag. That's why he said that. But nobody told Kendrick, you shouldn't have dissed Drake. And look what happened.
Was the Eminem diss your idea?
No, that come from the mind of somebody who masterminded that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's 100% game. Nobody could take no credit for that.
Right.
The beat, the structure of it. Only other guy I would give credit is Brian, our engineer.
Right.
But other than that, that's game. I mean, I was against it. It was 7 minutes. It was 7 minutes, the song.
It ended up 10.
Tell you how it ended up 10.
Oh Lord.
I come in the studio, they play it. I'm like, yo, that shit's 7 minutes. Fuck you doing? Game says too long. I said, yeah, man, that shit's way too long. You tripping, streaming. The fuck you mean? And he's like, all right, come back a couple hours, I'll fix it. So I came back in a couple hours, he played it. The 7 minutes with the 10 minutes. He said, you still think it's too long? I said, nah, it's perfect. Point proven. I'm shut the fuck up. So, but he proved me wrong because that song, I believe, is like the #2 streaming song on the album. So
really,
He was totally right.
Yeah, your goofy ass made money off it, but you were so scared that the white man, you was like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I don't think you should do that.
I was all the way wrong.
Okay.
About the song. I didn't think it was gonna stream.
But do you support him creating static with Eminem? Do you think that'll ultimately be good for his career?
Well, I'm gonna support anything that Game does.
Right.
I don't have nothing against fucking Eminem. I grew up on Eminem, but whatever Game does, I'm gonna support it.
How strongly do you think Game actually feels about the Eminem thing, though? You think he's just having fun with it, or you think he genuinely hates the guy?
I don't think he hates him at all. I think he had a point he wanted to get across, and I think that's what it is. I can't tell you nobody that Game really hates. He has this list.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he says when
This is how he slowly destroyed Game career, man. We went through him dissing all the Cali legends, dead or alive, from north to south. We went through him being embarrassed by the females off his clubhouse, clout chasing stuff, all that. All of his personal shit out there. And now he's sitting here talking for him.
whenever the doctor tells him he has to.
Tell me any rap artist, big major rap artist, you remember his manager speaking, or you even know the manager of any rap artist you like. You don't even know their manager.
6 months to live or something. He gonna go down the list. He killing everybody on the list.
Lyrically.
He's talking no, physically.
He's gonna murder.
He talks about it. He has his list. I don't know what names on the list. He got a list. When you see him, talk to him about real shit.
Really?
Yeah, he'll tell you. He's like,
It kind of sounds like a crime.
He don't give a fuck. 6 months to live.
Ratting on him.
I guess you could just have a list. It's
Hey,
not
no.
like
No,
nobody can prove that you're gonna kill those.
No,
people, right?
listen, I don't know where the list is at.
Okay.
I don't know where he keeps it. I don't know if I'm on the fucking list. I would hope not.
Yeah.
But he has a list,
You know you on that list.
and he's been keeping, and he lets it be known. If the doctor ever tell him he got 6 months, a year to live, he's gonna get to the list.
Wow. You feel like the album was a success overall?
No, definitely. You got to remember, we got to work music different now.
Or is it independent too?
Well, not necessarily. We went through Virgin,
Oh, okay.
but
I thought he was independent.
the traditional way of doing things is over with. Remember, we would drop 2-3 singles before the album came out,
Right.
and then we would get that stream count for the first week.
Uh-huh.
This is why Coyle Ray's numbers was low. Coyle Ray was gold first week
Right.
overall.
Right.
She did like 10,000 the first week, right? Because No More Parties, those songs that had 100, 200, 300 million streams, she don't get the first week no more. She gets the overall.
Right.
So the first week numbers you're gonna hear from a lot of people are gonna be affected. The overall, like Easy's platinum already,
Uh-huh.
right? Because we're like 150 million streams or some shit.
Right.
With like 80, 90 million on Spotify, all throughout the platforms. So it's a long game. So now instead of working it beforehand, you run into it, you drop it, and then you work it throughout. So you got like a 60 to 90 day time frame to drop your video. Notice the video came out a week after
Because everybody's first week sales are kind of trash lately.
because they no longer get the count
Right.
from the previous singles they put out.
Eminem did 44K first week.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Now,
And
if
he usually sells insanely well.
no, this is what I'm telling you. It's a different game. It's the long game. It's not the you play for your over. If you're gonna drop a single or two previously, that's for your overall count
Mhm.
towards your recoup. But before you like Cash Money was notorious for it. Album didn't come.
Any artist want their manager giving out all the sauce like this. And you feel me? Like a manager of a real artist, that takes away hella mystique.
Game ain't
Off of
never did no
energy
shit like
drinks.
that.
You could. They're like encouraging you to order like a crate of energy drinks, and it would all count as
I'll
album
fucking
sales.
encourage you to order your crate. Not to say Khaled did it. It's my brother. Shout out to Cool.
But shout out to Khaled. But there was some tricky things
Let's
going
just
on.
say you got an artist. The label will order a truckload of fucking energy drinks.
Travis Scott had Kylie Jenner doing some shit with her merch or her makeup or some shit where like her makeup counted as a fucking album.
See, Adam could do that. He not in the industry like Wack supposedly is. He's sitting there talking to the dude just because he want to make a good show. He giving away all the industry sauce, messing up his artist situation at the same time. You feel me? Well, let's see what Wack say his rebuttal on this Blueface scandal. You know, I covered that content. Seti Nash, we about to get into it. Let's get into it one time.
She want a rematch. Blueface's tour right now might be on pause, not because of this crazy ass shit.
I'm not one of these Seattle. I'm not a white that's gonna fucking. I was with that shit for 11 years. Are you crazy? All
right, hit that blunt. She going through something. Hit that shit. Yeah.
Like I said, I lost my mama. Nothing.
No weird. Hey, chat, don't do no weird stuff.
She looked crazy right there.
My mama, like I said, let's double.
But she definitely intoxicated by probably a couple things. That's for sure. No doubt about it. She definitely intoxicated by a couple things.
Ooh, rematch. We need a rematch. She want a rematch. She need a rematch. Say that again.
I got such a pro.
Yeah,
most of my niggas tell me.
And the shape looked crazy.
Yeah, you did go to.
And it was two girls.
Two things going on in Yakima.
You went from the train to the bus. You feel me?
Sat next to them.
Three
girls.
Stop lying, man. All right, 1 through 10. How?
I'm not gonna lie.
Her shit was boo.
Her shit was boo, but she's weird. It's too.
It was straight. It was.
So it looked like Blueface was playing with the cuter ones, and the manager was messing with this one, and she the one that got a whole lot to say.
But because
point is, Wack 100 as a manager, as a whatever he's doing, this shit is a mess because we know that dude, the security, to be Wack 100's homeboy.
Because Wack 100 had to come on the bus and let them know, hey, the party games and all this shit and everything, that's out. We got 3 accusations out here. What type of accusations? Just listen.
We going to the club for me? Who is you? She did too much. Why is you on the bus? Who you with? Oh, okay. Come on. I already heard it. I like that. She did too much. You turn this shit off, cuz. I'm baby, turn that off. We going to the club for me? Who is
You
you?
said turn it off. Ain't nobody turn it off.
She did too much. Why is you on the bus? Who you with? Oh, okay. Come on. I already heard it. I like that. She did too much. You turn this shit off, cuz. I'm baby, turn that off.
I forgot his name. What this nigga name, man? Nick Cannon from Long Beach.
If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current. Miss it. If you ever feel like, man, if I remember anything, and I said no. So you can see this right here. And this is the alleged victim. Hey, I'm not trying to bring you into anything, but that nigga did something to me. I woke up with no pants. I heard, man, look, she got hit, split, and dipped. And it wasn't consensual because she put this message out there on the net. Wrote it. Sat at the ER for hours because you did who knows what to me. I woke up with no pants on, your bed confused. You and your friend laughed when you asked if I remember anything, and I said no. So you can see this right here. And this is the alleged victim. Hey, I'm not trying to bring you into anything, but that nigga did something to me the night of the show. I don't remember a lot, and that's why I passed out like that. And then he lied about how I got home and then blocked me when I tried to ask him what happened. I just want to know what happened to me. That shit is weird as F and not cool. 100, 100, 100. I don't want or need anything from nobody. I just needed help trying to figure out what happened to me because that shit is not normal because nothing is adding up. Like, I'm scared. I thought I was safe with y'all. In these times that we're in, you damn near gotta have somebody do it. My name, my social security number, it is this time of the day. I'm gonna consent to Doggy, Froggy, Obtuse. Can't do missionary because your breath stank. And let's say a little nosedive in there. Probably ended with a turkey snow cone. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Then right here, 45 minutes. You got your honey pack? 50 minutes. And we are good to go because that's damn near the evidence that they have to actually exonerate this man.
I can say it. I said it.
That's not. That could be me saying that.
My name is Aaliyah, and I consent to sexual intercourse.
Okay, you guys need some type of story. I went to the Kaiser, Oregon show, and then after
You were talking about sexual intercourse with Blueface.
the show, they let me on his tour bus. His tour bus was staying at the same hotel I was. So that's really, I mean, they let me on, but that's what it was. Blueface was real sweet. Everyone on the bus was real sweet. After I got off the tour bus,
The problem is, why would these security, homeboys, homies, any of these dudes think they get, any of these girls are talking about them? Every one of them girls are there because of the artist, because of that one dude. They'll all take turns on that one dude if we had their way. But these other dudes that's rolling along the side, they think they, entitled to something. No, these girls don't want y'all, man. They put up with y'all, so don't, these dudes think they entitled to something because they with the homie. They with the dude that's doing it. No, homie, they not talking about you. They talking about the main dude. That's all they talking about. Clip that. Dude's entitled to the pussy. Homeboy, you security, you homeboys, you friends, you ain't entitled to none of that. These girls are talking about the main artist. They not talking about you at all. You feel me? If you get some, that's cool. If the girl, whatever. But I'm just saying, these dudes think they really supposed to get it. Ain't supposed to get shit, nigga.
the security guard found me. I had to use the restroom. I couldn't find my room key. He said I could use his restroom. And the last thing I remember is him forcing me to do oral. And after that, everything spaced out. But I do remember being like, no, I'm on my period. Whether I was on my period or not, I would not have consented to that. And I remember painful intercourse and then waking up. So I remember him doing what he did and then waking up. So who knows what they could have done to me while I was asleep. Face of the story.
Her not sending out the video, her literally recording herself say, yeah, I consent. Then her saying all that shit to now her saying this?
I never said you. I never said you assaulted me. I asked what happened because the last person I remember being with was you. My memory is very in and out, hella foggy. I remember going into a room which was dark, right? I remember you handing me the blunt on the bus, and then I have videos of us together from somebody else's point of view. Like, I'm not trying to make nobody out to be a bad guy. All I wanted to know was what happened that night, because like I told you on the bus, when I seen you again, I said, how did I get home? You told me
The point is, your manager supposed to protect you from all this weird stuff. And then when she talking about somebody that your manager brought on along as fake security, the reason why that dude is there is because of Wack 100. The dude that was in the video it's because of Wack. So you're not hiring real security. That's the problem.
There's this saying, right? And it makes a lot of sense. I do this myself, where they call bringing sand to the beach. See, Wack know better. Wack got his girl. He out the way. He ain't chasing no cat. Don't want no new cat and anything like that.
He's a Wack sympathizer too, because you scared.
He got what he got. He having what he having. But homeboy, you got to calm down, man. And they got to have a meeting with him. Like, bruh, first off, you hit a whole track.
That's Wack homie. He wouldn't even know Blueface if it wasn't for Wack. I was watching Vlad or something, and there was a story about how Vlad hired that Wack for security. Wack hooked him up with security, who happened to be 600. And the security was for who? Crip Matt. This guy's a mess, homie. He's a mess. He's not trying to pay. He's trying to get a hookup. So that security whole thing, I don't think they got solid security with him. It's homies.
Trash bag, bro. That woman's body is built like a trash bag, like a stuffed trash bag or what's the little old clothing bags and shit like that.
I already know she was a friend of the one that Blueface wanted.
I don't know if y'all do that. You know, I used to go to laundromat. I used to have a laundry bag, bro. And that's how that lady body was built. That he hit. Now, hopefully, he wrapped it up, man. But on a serious note, can't have this, man. Can't. Buddy got to be told, you can't have no more cat and salad, man. No. Nah. Because it's not your show. It's not your program. They're not there for you, Otis. They're there for Blueface. So at the end of the day, bro, homie got to know, listen, man, if you ain't got a girlfriend with you that you flew in and this is what you doing with your girl and you in control of what you and your girl got going on, stop hitting these hoes. Or you can take your ass back home. You can go back to LA County. I know where you're from. I'm not going to put it out there and all that shit, but you can take your ass back home, homie, because at the very end of
a gangster would know how to move. That's all. He still could, you know what I mean? But he don't know how to move, obviously.
Today, you're not worth the trouble. You're not bigger than the program. Financially, we can't have you. And allegations follow, and they swallow up the whole.
He might be worth it. Because what will Wack pay a real security, a real armed security guard money? He paying this nigga chump change. That's a fact to be security. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna speak the truth.
Whole entire process. So you're stopping what we haven't got going. Mind you, there are certain things, I'm not gonna say it, it's overly obvious, but obviously if you state the obvious, people be like, oh, you're saying this and saying that. This ain't got shit to do with Blueface. But at the end of the day, you got to bring sand to the beach.
Yeah. I go use you for clips. I go use you for content. I go use you. If you a hoe, I go pip you out. That's how it works.
Now come back here, though.
He gotta clean up your mess, Jay. How we gonna clean up?
No, not my security guard, trash. You ain't fuck my security guard.
Damn, Jay.
You fucked the
homeboy security. It don't work.
Security guard that works in the place we just performed at. That's how much she get around on some random shit. No, ain't that the nigga?
Bitches a fuck every one of y'all. But they don't be giving a fuck. Cold fat. Whoever the funnest, whoever they all are, come on now. We already know what's up with that. But a solid security ain't worried about that. Motherfucker, most of them, they got their wives, they got their reputations. They ain't out there. Look at this security. That's what they doing though.
You just fucked right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tell him to get off stage, sock him out, knock him out. That's what she telling me. Bitch, I'm not finna touch that man. The fuck? I'm gonna let him do his job.
Y'all sitting there watching the whole situation. Y'all want to see what she gonna do. Why y'all ain't off doing y'all thing?
But we gonna keep it regular. I'm not fighting for no hoes.
I know you mad.
I didn't sign up for the camera. Please move that. Why are you gonna keep filming me? And I didn't say to keep filming me. Like,
Exactly. That's the point. Fuck is you filming? You are mad. You filming this shit. Weirdo.
Yeah, that's what she. Yeah, there you go. That's the right comment. Humble yourself.
He was hurt. His heart hurt. Heart hurt because security fucking on him. Man.
So, you think you better than another hoe and you a hoe? You fucking dumb as fuck.
You filming her. She
you
is
can't
better.
get treated like the.
You filming her. She is better. You filming her. She way better because you ain't filming the other hoes. You filming her.
Next bitch. All that pop star shit.
Yo, can you give me something
you
to
getting
drink?
raw, you getting nutted in raw, just like all these other hoes. You think you
Is that one of Blueface homies? This nigga is hurt. He hurt. He need to chill out. Somebody need to tell him chill out.
No, not exempt.
I thought we was going to the club. That's what we are. Except Blueface. Blueface, you might want to do some recruiting.
Man.
But then again, bro, he bring it on himself. I used to believe this. Oh, man, she ain't toxic. Dude just toxic. Oh, man, he ain't toxic. She just toxic. Man, I believe from now on, my whole mindset is until it's proven otherwise, whoever's toxic in a relationship, they both is.
They both.
Just this person is showing us why the other person ain't. I used to believe in like, yeah, man, homie just cool dude, bruh. Shawty just bad for him. Bruh, it happened to kick women off the tour bus and shit.
The downfall of Blueface's career was credibility on some gangster shit. Wack behind it. This directly goes to Wack. Oh boy, the security guard, that was Wack homie. That was Wack Peoples. East Side Blood. That was Wack Peoples. A dose of reality TV. A dose of reality TV. Tap in, like, and subscribe. We need the reality though. Let's get into it.
The fuck you think you playing with, little boy?
Alright, check this out. Today, we diving into one of the wildest compilations on YouTube. Wack 100 has called himself a cop so many times, you think he got a badge in his back pocket.
Bruh. What the fuck was that?
Blood. So I pulled together the top 10 moments where Wack 100 outed himself in his own words.
Damn.
No editing tricks, no gimmicks, just straight receipts. And trust me, by the end, you won't be able to unhear it.
That boy look.
Hi.
Okay.
By the time you pull up, I'm in ballet with the Eagle Beagle. I fly to the Eagle. I got a bulldog on me. I'm kicking you in the shins trying to get to these niggas.
You dare show up.
I'm kicking you in the shins. I'm kicking you in the shins trying to get to these niggas. I'm kicking you in the shins.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you? Sweetie!
Oh, they calling. The beginning of the end.
Stupid man, shut up, nigga. You lying. You stupid or something? You lying. Are you dumb or something? How young back? Go ask your uncle if he didn't see my daughter. How young back? Let's talk about it, little back.
Back.
Who's back? I don't know. You know who back is.
Yes, too.
I don't know. You know exactly who back is, nigga. I don't know who that nigga is. You know exactly who back is. Stop playing these games, nigga. Who that nigga is. You know about Marky Mark. You know about Stutter Box. You know about Dale Dog back. Stop playing these games, nigga. Stop playing these weird ass games, nigga. You know about Stutter Box. You know about Dale Dog back.
Red rose, white filling. Nobody, no caskets, just blood spilling. I ain't a new president, but I love killing.
CMB. Yes.
And he do all kind of reactions.
Remove the hat and the sunglasses.
Detective Appleton, when you infiltrated the CMB
on Pine Root, this motherfucker stole my shit right in front of me. I know what he going through. Man, you talking about, nigga, we come from an era before this telling shit, it was on site. Before this telling shit.
That you been doing.
Telling shit. A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
This is crazy.
Hey, go ahead and reset the recorder. I got more mumbo jumbo to mumbo.
I don't have a man because your story didn't make sense.
What you mean my story didn't make sense? Yo, Lou, then let's do it. Let's do it, you bozo ass bitch. Because I'm in disrespect mode. Let's do it. What didn't make sense? You don't know the story, so you trying to catch up. I'm in the middle of the story, bitch. So I understand it. All parties. The lieutenant nigga, Adam.
This is what you want as your manager. Wow, sir.
No jumper, my attorney. I understand it. I'm in the middle of the story, bitch. So I understand it. All parties. The lieutenant nigga, Adam. No jumper, my attorney. I understand it.
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So the truth can never be considered disrespect.
Hey, put your hands up. On Pyro, I told you niggas I was shutting it down.
Why they think you was lining him up? I'm like, what? No, that was Wack's friend.
Hey, listen to me. I lined his bitch ass up day one because he came to line me up.
Wait, what?
I lined his bitch ass up day one because he came to line me up.
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So the truth can never be considered disrespect.
This dude put in work on this shit.
Y'all niggas are gay. Bro, it's only one thing gonna make you comfortable to do that. You got a handler. You already working.
You know about handler.
handlers, Chuck.
What street gangster know about the handler unless you're dealing with the feds? He just said, you got a handler. That means the nigga got a handler. He know what's up. And the same shit he was describing is the shit he doing. Only one thing will make you do that, nigga. You got a handler.
Chuck, we all have a handler.
We all have a handler. That was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Ski.
Chuck, we all have a handler.
Stop it, Wack.
You do? I got a handler. I'm Lucy's handler.
You got a handler.
Do I got a handler?
He said he got a handler, and then he said, I'm Lucy's handler. Well, okay, but address the fact that you said you got a handler. I got a handler. I'm Lucy's handler. Man, we gotta bring it back, yo. I'm sorry. I be forgetting. You feel me? But the move gonna move you where you supposed to be.
Make you comfortable to do that. You got a handler. You already working.
We all got handlers, Chuck. Chuck, we all have a handler.
This whole phrase handler. Somebody that's inside and dealing with that will only know that term. Handler.
Stop it, Wack.
You do? I got a handler. I'm Lucy's handler. Do I got a handler? I'm Lucy's handler.
You Lucy's handler, but who's your handler then?
Got a handler. My handler, yo.
You got a handler. You already
This is
working.
dirty work, bro.
6 months ago, my handler, because my handler said, Wack, contract's about to close. Time to start shutting that down. So at the end of the day, my handler, while I was on the phone today, discussing communities.
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth.
This nigga Ben said he got a handler.
So the truth can never be considered disrespect.
You do know it's not 64 floors in this building, right? Three fingers?
What you mean?
600 the police. I'm CS2 back. I'm not tripping that because CS2 back is working out for me financially on the legal side. I'm not tripping. A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So the truth can never be considered disrespect.
I wanted to get out. They threatened to kill my mother.
Who are you talking about, Mr. Brown? What they?
They. Look at it. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing.
A few moments later.
This is nasty. Oh shit. This is nasty.
Hey, radio.
It's all nasty work.
Come on, go home. We're gonna get you out there.
Period. Shit, anything, because I know y'all got me. And I gotta make sure the conference room is prepped and primed.
But then again, you know how the feds work. We don't care how many chickens or turkeys you pass out.
You know how the feds work. He said we.
Prime.
But then again, you know how the feds work. We don't care how many chickens or turkeys you pass out.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Boy said we.
Again, you know how the feds work. We don't care how many chickens or turkeys you pass out.
Yeah.
We don't care how many book bags you didn't pass out. What we care about is these wiretaps. We care about these confidential informants, and we care about your actions within the means of the law. That's all. What we
Boy playing in our faces. He playing in our face.
care about is these wiretaps. We care about these confidential informants, and we care about your actions within the means of the law. That's all. A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So the truth can never be considered disrespect.
Hey, Kiki, hey, tell them niggas how we both be telling. I got tellers, and I'm not talking about bait tellers. I'm telling.
And once I go to doing the shit over there on my side of it, and everybody start pulling up, them people is in this motherfucker recording right now. Don't think they ain't. Them people is in this motherfucker recording right now. Don't think they ain't.
Them the police we fuck with. So we fuck with police.
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So the truth can never be considered disrespect.
I'm telling you, this is the Airbnb where Brick met Loose at. They was trying to get me. I'm telling you, all pie roof. But shit started happening. I told him, bro, you got 30 days and it'll be over. That's what I told him. And then shit started happening. He got into it with Cowboy the next day. Then the day after that, he went to jail. But shit started happening. I told him, bro, you got 30 days and it'll be over. That's what I told him. Then the day after that, he went
Everybody fuck with you. Go to jail.
to jail.
Sweetie!
A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So the truth can never be considered disrespect.
Look at it. He's right there. Look at it. Breaking in the 600 clown car on Pyru. He's right there.
Man, they say I had a badge. A badge. Of course I got a badge.
Yeah.
Listen. Here go the thing. Thing is called being connected. Either you connected or you're not. You get what I'm saying? Barbara, you had a badge on. Because it's my badge. What you mean, why would I have a badge? It's like asking me why I got glasses.
That's really him.
I'm here. Worried about my badge. That's my badge. A lie ain't gonna never outrun the truth. So the truth can never be considered disrespect.
It was number 7. He is the ringleader. Matter of fact, give me some time. I'll build cases on everybody. They'll be playing basketball at Pelican Bay. Rick, to get in with you niggas, bro. And I really don't think that what you had in your life, you don't need no English, bro. Don't play with me talking about I ran the police. Because then at that point in time, me and you ain't
Man, Wack look like a cool little baby.
At that point in time, me and you ain't going to jail. Because I'm going to force your hand, nigga. Don't play with me like that. Ain't no nigga gonna die with me, nigga. Ain't no nigga gonna die with me, nigga. I'm running around here like it's 89 still, Rick. Any nigga walk up on me, gonna be flatline. Any nigga walk up on me, gonna be flatline.
Okay, but what about what happened in Oregon Boy ain't get flatlined.
And I don't keep nothing but Paru with me in 3 key ways, nigga. So you show me a nigga who walked up on me and I ran to the police.
There's a lot of them. Lot of them.
Where that man at? Big you didn't do it. Where that man at? Big you didn't do it.
Eugene, Draws, Hannibal, not in front of my mermaid, son. Blood, get in the boat.
I don't know about all that. We on Wack. I don't care about his son. Man, eye-opening information. You can't deny the truth, my boy. Why is the nigga saying it's AI when all the experts say think? And the way he reacted to that the new developments, man, anything else he gonna go crazy trying to prove, do this, do that. The way he reacted, you know something ain't right. Analyze his movements and how he's speaking. This ain't Wack. This ain't Wack.
Took a picture of the trans person and everybody started to spread fake news and be like, "Oh, look, 50%
Like Wack trying to say that
trans."
I was just about to say.
But I was saying like that.
I was just about to say.
Okay, this ain't it, but this the homie speaking on it. So salute to Spody Face, Lush, Munchie B. You feel me? And the No Jumper. This is their reaction. But everybody know the truth. But I'm gonna play Wack, how he responded to it. And if you analyze his movements and how he get down, then you're going to know the truth right there.
It would very quickly get like dispelled and then people would move on. There's just too much news out there. But anyway, so Munchie, you said something kind of interesting earlier. You said that you actually are tapped in to where all of these sort of Wack 100 leaks are coming from, because we don't know. But today I seen a video of him seemingly on FaceTime with a girl with her titties out. I don't know if it was a real FaceTime.
It's the Wack Kelly files.
Oh my God.
Hey, no. I'm gonna keep it all the way real because I don't lie on people like he do, right?
Okay.
Now that first picture that's a real picture with the boner, right?
Okay. The video is a video.
But see, on there, he's on the big
I ain't see it. I don't want to see it. I swear to God, I ain't see that weird shit. I don't want to see it.
Screen at the bottom. It was a girl on the lower box, right? And they cut that out. And whoever the transgender is, put that out there like that. But this is what he do. He masturbates on camera. So now the other one that's on my shit, that's the other way around. That's this broad name. I ain't gonna say her name, but she off that Clubhouse app and with her little titties out, and his shit's on the lower. Whatchamacallit. So she the one on the, you know what I'm saying? That shit coming from her phone. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when he had his bacon out. That's the same girl from the other one.
Okay.
So but guess what? Everybody go check out my content. I got part 2. After this, he infatuated with the trans community. Period.
Wait. So like, you really believe that he's got a thing for trans women?
He said part 2. He's talking about your boy Bush, man. Bud Light. He reacted to me. Part 2, he talking about the boy Bush, man. That content and his facts. We putting it together like a goddamn sandwich. Hey, go check that content out. Big facts, morals over money. He said it. I'm gonna rewind it. He talking about, shit I put together. Epic reactions.
He infatuated with the trans community. Period.
Wait. So like, you really believe?
Everybody go check out my content. I got part 2.
Yeah,
After this, he infatuated with the trans community. Period.
Wait. So like, you really believe that he's got a thing for trans women?
Man, bro, I did the content.
I don't think he does.
Did you really?
I just think it's look. If we're being honest, guys, look, it's weird as that he was jerking off in the car.
No.
That's enough.
But I haven't seen anything to make me believe that was tied to anything gay or trans.
Yeah, like this actually takes validity away from it. You guys making it like a whole thing about it being trans.
I just cleared it up.
Just be like, yo, he's weird as for jerking off.
He said the jerking off video was probably not. Well, because Flacco said something interesting. He said that he saw that video 2 years ago.
Yeah,
it's the girl's name started with J.
No, but Flacco saying that kind of like kills because Wack said that contradicts that narrative because Wack said that's AI.
Yeah, Wack said it's AI. But when Wack said it's AI, that was a crazy moment for me as a podcaster because it's like,
You know he lying.
No, like
you know he lying.
How's that AI? Like that's like
that's the give up right there. That's the giveaway. He says AI. Come on now, stop it.
Very, very hard to tell.
Obviously, Wack is not telling. I don't think
I'm not even
gonna say Wack's lying. I think he's so old he doesn't know about technology enough. No. I'm dead serious, bro. Like I'm being so unfiltered.
But it's not like he's even really trying to convince a skeptical viewer. It's more like he's just trying to sort of scare me / whoever into not asking him too many follow-up questions. It's like, because it would be easy to be like, hey, listen, I was talking to a girl. I was on FaceTime. I was jerking off, whatever. Like he could have said that. It's not the end of the world. People would have like kind of accepted it, but he don't like to give an inch in an argument, you know?
And AI is a poor choice of words if that is, like Flacco said, a 3-year-old video, because AI technology wasn't even at the point back then where that's the point. That's the actual point.
Wack is homosexual. He like men, and his wife is cheating on him.
Allegedly.
So
not even nobody thinks his wife's cheating on him, right? Where's that coming from?
We know that Spody and Munchie don't fuck with Wack.
It's not even that. You listen to Clubhouse. He getting into an R&B on there because different men and all types.
I'm with Spody, man. He took it, man. I'm sorry. One more time, I gotta bring this shit back.
It's not even that. You listen to Clubhouse. He getting into an R&B on there because different men and all type of stuff. And she telling him to his face, don't worry about none of that. He insecure and all that. His wife getting fucked.
Did you not hear me clear him of the trans thing on the camera?
Okay.
You keep talking about Munchie and Spody, nigga.
I didn't hear that. With Spody for sure, it didn't.
I don't care. I'm Spody. He's gay. Gay.
I'm Spody. Regardless,
gay.
No, but the point is, the weird thing is,
Spody, he's gay.
We know that Spody and Munchie don't fuck with Wack.
It's not even that. You listen to Clubhouse. He getting into an R&B on there because different men and all type of stuff. And she telling him to his face, don't worry about none of that. He insecure and all that. His wife getting fucked.
Did you not hear me clear him of the trans thing on the camera?
Okay.
You keep talking about Munchie and Spody, nigga.
I didn't hear that. With Spody for sure, it didn't.
I don't care. I'm Spody. He's gay. Gay.
I'm Spody. Regardless,
gay.
No, but the point is, the weird thing is, and all y'all need to really say to make it seem weird is like, what the f you doing playing with your cock in a video like in the car?
But
that's like,
I was trying to ask him that on the.
That's not, niggas ain't worried about that. It's the the other thing that come into play. Nasty
podcast, and he is just kind of like, no, it's fake. I don't.
Niggas hit girls in the whips all day. Niggas do this and that in whips. That ain't shit. Nothing. And niggas ain't concerned with niggas sexual, whatever they doing on they timing. But we was preaching this whole gangster shit, all this other shit, and then the tranny put out the video, nigga. The transmission put the video out.
Respond to fake. That's like basically his whole.
He's a weirdo
argument, which is not really much of an argument because we've all seen fake videos. There's nothing really about that video that makes me feel like it's fake. It seems,
it's not
pretty on the up and up. I mean, I guess we could probably put it into some sort of AI that would tell us.
It's your boss telling you it ain't fake. Nothing against it. Nothing about it make them feel like it's fake. And you're going to show up to the Adam Wack show happy as hell and hunky-dory because of your top form of payment right now, nigga.
If it seemed fake too, which would maybe be interesting.
That's not a bad idea, but regardless of it being,
seemed like you didn't want to tick him off, Adam.
I didn't want to take it to the point that he would feel like really offended, but
why not?
It was kind of weird because it's like,
you know what's up. You saying it, it's tipping him off. The shit you saying right now, he should be offended if it's not true. If it is AI, if it is what he say, he should be very highly offended. But he's not going to be. They're going to do a cool show, Adam and Wack.
If he like men, he should just come out and say he like men, like his son or whatever.
I don't know about like I'm talking about the part with the wheel. I didn't even see the video. Once I heard like the detail, like I was like, it's crazy. But just with him with the you know what I'm saying, the swagger jacker in his hand, man.
The craziest part of this whole thing is jerking off in the car. I don't like
that alone.
That's not the craziest part, Lush. You fucking, you're a Lush man. You are ultimate fucking, what's the glazer? What's they say? The glaze in this glazier, glazed donut ass white boy, drug addict, fucking white boy. Stop kissing ass so much. It's not the craziest part. You fucking lying. You dirty white boy. You're lying. The craziest part is the fact that the alleged trans put out this information and she's saying it was to a transgender. That's the craziest part. So stop trying to switch the narrative because you think you're so smart and superior than all these gangsters and Adam. You're not really. Certain people really already read through your shit, man. So stop it. But you're trying to sway the whole narrative. That's not the crazy part. You freak boy. The crazy part is what he was looking at and who he was talking to. Because if he was talking to some girl that was whatever, it wouldn't be that crazy. It would be, but it wouldn't be as crazy as it is now.
Weird and hard to explain.
Like that's the most deviant thing that is going on here. Like I don't get how you.
Oh, you're trying to be politically correct and protect your fellow LGBTQ community people. I get that.
Hey, look, bro. This dude, he infatuated with transgenders, bro. He got all kind of clips.
But you can't say a gangster dealing with the trans is not crazy in the hip hop community. Sorry, that's just what it is.
That's why I actually do y'all any transgender friends.
Do I?
Yeah, because I know people have a gay friend because y'all do business or y'all might, you know what I'm saying?
He wants you to ask the trans community.
Look at this fucking Glazer, Lush. I can't stand you, man. I'm about to get with point and shoot, man. Lush, you are tripping. You want to be so, he wants you to, the transgender community. He's just saying the fact that the social media people that's involved in hip hop, most of them don't have transgender friends. Most of them don't deal with that because there's no interest in that. If you want to deal with that or whatever else, you have an interest in that. And Wack obviously have a strong interest in that because the evidence we put up is just over the years, he been had big infatuation with the community. That's a fact. And Lush want to make it like, oh, you feel me? You feel me? I can't do it like point and shoot. Yeah, you feel me?
If Wack has been reaching out to any of them, that's where Munchie's going with. By the way, in case you didn't get that,
homosexual, man, something is wrong, and that shit even weird. Like, why is you even a card? Like you said, we've been saying this though.
Okay, but you don't actually have any evidence to suggest that he's gay.
Man, I got stand there 40 minutes of evidence, bro. All he do is talk about he infatuated.
Gay.
Only evidence is a alleged transgender put that video out. That's strong evidence.
Bro, he on Clubhouse arguing with a gang. They said, look, they said he was on some shit. Lipstick Alley? What the f is that?
It's like a blog.
Yeah, Lipstick. Okay, they
Lipstick
Alley was a forum. It was a message board.
Like you was on Lipstick Alley.
Your game, nigga. You want that representing you? It's the quest to destroy these rappers' careers, man. These rappers need to get away from homie.
In 2011, where is it at? Why we click the link and it says you got it wiped off? Oh, I ain't answering that.
Santa Monica Boulevard.
Transgender.
I gotta hear that clip.
Santa Monica Boulevard.
Okay. Content, morals over money. I got parts of
Lipstick
Alley.
Like I said, I didn't go down the rabbit hole, but the only content I did hear that was kind of crazy. I think like whoever be like teamed up with Loose Cannon, he had like came out and like played some content, kind of like basically it was like Wack talking, and Wack was like basically like he been with his his girl, you know what I'm saying, for however long he been with her, and if he come out and find out that, you know what I'm saying, she a transgender, like, I mean, shit, I've been hidden, I've been in that, what you gonna do?
He said whoever was teamed up with Loose Cannon, he talking about me, and I put up the video, I reposted the shit where Wack was saying that bullshit. He talking about whoever teamed up with Loose Cannon, he talking about me, but I got that from SGBG TV. You understand me? But yeah, you know, he talking about me. Salute to Jefe. I like his content. I like what he doing, but he's talking about the God. And he probably mad at Munchie for putting the God on the, for speaking on me. Now he want to not say me, but he know he's talking about me. But he want to bring light to the fact that I was rocking with Loose Cannon before all this allegations and shit. And I don't even know what's going on. So whatever.
He's probably joking.
Yeah, so that's the only shit.
But Lipstick Alley wasn't a gay thing. It was like it was just like a girl thing.
I mean, it was a predominantly female.
It's a gossiping thing, right?
Yeah, it was like Shade Room.
Also, like low key, damn near, not to like add this element to it. underage, like a lot of. Well, no, it was for young people. It was for young girls. You feel me? Like,
see, the homie, the Munchie B want to play my content, but he trying to find something to where I ain't involved in it. But he want to play my content.
not like, and I'm not like making an implication like somebody's doing anything nefarious, but like a lot of the people that were on Lipstick Alley are 16 to 20-year-old girls.
We got the Hefe juice.
Man,
shoot it! You got Hefe juice?
Oh, you got the.
Oh
yeah, man.
Yo,
We got,
Nathan.
show employees, man. It's hard. I bought one. I had to support.
Why Nathan moving carts? Really, you get those things?
I'm about to jock this style right here. I'm gonna have these in my shop.
Hey, did you give him the same ticket you was finna give me or what?
I hit you with the
yeah. I doubt
you
it.
can't be worried about the
you.
tickets, man. This is crazy, man. That's crazy work,
About
man.
the what?
Look, buy the merch, support, man. That's all you gotta do is support, bro.
Oh, he gave it to you.
All you gotta do is support.
Why you got a Red Bull and a
Support what you like, and if you fucking with it, hit the like button. Feel me? Leave a comment. Let me know you rocking with it and what's going on. If you're not rocking with it, leave a comment too, because I don't hide from no comments. I invite all the haters and everybody, and I'm reading all the comments too. Hit that like button too, hype a nigga up too, because I speak the truth. We ain't gonna let them people rewrite history. It's your boy Bush in the building.
Celsius in front of you. What are you planning to do?
Hey, look, so I remember.
Hey, somebody play what I sent to the group text, but go ahead.
I remember you told me this was better than this. This is my first time. Well, no, this is my second time.
If he sent anything, it's my content guaranteed. But let's see.
That shit powerful, man.
Yeah, but
damn, you swear you sober, hood? Damn.
Damn, I was sorry. My little boy been keeping me up, bro. My little boy been keeping me up, man. I needed both of them. I'll just try to see which one work.
You preparing for Doughboy by drinking Mad Energy drinks?
No, that's easy work, bro. I mean, yeah.
I would have thought so, but after the demo, that I'm disappointed.
Disappointed in what?
In the fight that happened yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that. Let's dig into that.
I'm disappointed because Spody Face, like, I think
they ain't gonna play Bush shit. I got so many videos on all that. They probably ain't gonna play it. But Munchie said, play that shit.
You on like you turtle from Fodies, you feel me? Like, like there ain't supposed to be anything after you show up on the scene.
Oh, I got a good diss. If I ever beef with you, I know what I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, I don't.
She was a character on Saved by the Bell.
Lisa.
Who, Lisa? No, you sound crazy, man. Shout out to her. She was mad. She was super bad.
Hey, you see her now? That looks the worst now.
She's 52, and she lives in Nashville. Or hallucinations. This doesn't seem
fine.
Stay.
Look at she's like, that is that still her?
That is crazy. That to that right.
They definitely ain't gonna play that. But you know what's going on. You already know. Now watch this though. Watch this. Watch this actions of Wack 100. When it's some real shit and he know he in the wrong. Watch this. We're gonna get into it. Big facts.
They want us to respect and
big facts from Big Bank Hank. He don't deserve big facts. You know, he sold his soul for the bread. So big facts, nigga.
acknowledge their way, their movement, right? Mm-hmm. But in the same voice, they want us to disregard our way, our movement. So my equal medium is this.
Equal medium?
Equal medium.
Equal medium, okay.
This is where I'm gonna meet you halfway at. If you ask me, what is a transgender, right? And from the community, I'm going to say they identify as a transgender woman.
Right.
When it comes to their, you know, what they are want to be represented in the community. When you ask me, the heterosexual man,
allegedly,
what is a trend? No, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Ain't no swamp ass sitting on my lap.
Not yet. I might come over there.
Not happening. When you ask me, what is a transgender woman as a heterosexual man, I'm gonna tell you that's a man. Because you have to, for me to respect what you want to be identified as,
He like man.
you have to respect what I identify as. In the minute I start calling a man a woman, I'm now psychologically crossed over to how they see things. And I'm a heterosexual man, so I'm gonna see.
How is that concept, that whole argument, so important to you? That's what you got to think about, because he's so obsessed with it. But he's obsessed with the idea of the trans thing. He's not obsessed with the idea of a trans becoming a female and the whole female. He likes the fact that he was a man being a fake. That's what he loves, you know. So that's just what it is. And I'm about to pull up that video at No Jumper about you know, when he's trying to defend it and you see the truth. But in the meantime, in between time, let me just share the game. Speaking on Wack, you know, it was a long road of Wack tarnishing his reputation and fucking him over. But I don't think Wack even knew what he was doing when he was doing it.
Nipsey Hussle.
Eazy-E or Nipsey Hussle?
That's a shot.
Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because look, because Nipsey, because Eazy.
You say Nip, and Wack just try to destroy Nip in all kind of ways. Not just all that stupid, weird sexual stuff. I'm talking about, well, he ain't a legend. He wasn't a legend. How was he a legend? Y'all liked him after he died. So what? Does that matter? How does that matter if the death make people recognize and go back to the lyrics and understand and hear the music? And how does that matter? That don't matter. First of all, he was a legend before he died, though. All real niggas know that. That's a cold fact of life, too. But look, man, and this is the game, man, on a struggling path. I think Wack got something Wack got something over him to keep him in check. But this is his attempts to keep his career a certain way as far as the West Coast through all the bullshit that Wack is throwing at him in the game when he get on social media.
Eazy-E or Nipsey Hussle?
Eazy-E or Nipsey Hussle?
That's a shot.
Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because look, because Nipsey, because Eazy NWA and Compton, he inspired, but like Nipsey was my nigga.
Right.
So it's like it's different. It's like it's your brother. I only seen Eazy and met him at like he used to come to the hood in Compton when I was young and give kids toys and shit. When I was like 13, 14, you would see Eazy, but you know, I think I might have got a fire truck from the nigga or something. It's like I be on some like, let me do what's right for hip hop. That's why I never tried to sign Kendrick. I never told Top Dog, let me get Kendrick.
But you gave him opportunities.
Of course I fucking did.
Right. Nipsey and Kendrick.
Bro, I took Nipsey and Kendrick on the tour, bro. We did that, but it was all love.
You was doing OG shit.
Yeah, no, we show love, bro. Wack was like, yo, you know, Nipsey, you know how many, hey, Big U, and everybody know who Big U is if you don't. Yeah, Big U knows, like, bro, I call fades behind that. Like,
fades
nigga,
behind what? Taking
Crips on a tour where I'm a blood. Nigga, what do you mean? My own homies. I lost half of the gang like that. Niggas split up between me and my brother. Crazy. I'm beef with my brother like Nino G Money. Niggas could have died in that. He alive with, you know, his family, and I'm alive over here, and that's still my brother, but like we don't speak. That our Big Face Hunted, that's a name in hip hop niggas should know, and they should know. That nigga was the Oracle.
You said that earlier.
Like I said earlier, and I love my brother, and at the same time I don't. And it's weird, but that's my family dynamic.
See, I love him, but at the same time I don't. The fuck is that? That's why him and Wack rock though. Sheesh.
It's like you can't speak on him, but I can. Type shit. Like you can't fuck with my brother, but I can. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, when you brought Nip and Kendrick on tour, you was it a gang thing that was people were saying, what you doing, gang?
Yeah, at that point, it wasn't like you couldn't do that. It wasn't as cool. It's not. You're still not cool, but it's like it's cooler now because the world is unified on some. It's colors, but it's not like niggas. You got Crips wearing a lot of red, but you know back then it was you don't wear that. But like, yeah, I took them niggas on tour. And like I said, it was Boo with Top Dog and Kendrick and J Rock and all those niggas, Dave Free and all those niggas, because Tommy Tom.
What they?
It's Nickerson Gardens.
Nickerson Gardens.
Yeah, it's projects. It's straight bloods. Okay. You know, I'm a Compton Pyru. So is YG, and like it's just it's real weird. The LA gang culture is hard to understand if a nigga don't sit there and break it down for you. Right. But like the 60s is like them niggas right there, Crenshaw and Slauson. It's they Crips, and it's like they them niggas. Mm-hmm. And so for me to at the height of my career, you know, I'm still at the height of my career, but at that point, hated or love it those days. To bring some Crips on stage, nigga, when I just told the world, like, it was just nothing but red
Not just
rags.
any Crips.
Any Crips,
This is
the
probably
60s
the
Crips.
biggest Crip gang there is.
Yeah.
I'm asking. I'm
Yeah,
not.
I mean,
making a
I'm
statement.
not knocking on niggas' door asking how many, like, doing the census on how many Crips it is, but it is definitely, if not the biggest, it's second. I don't know, like I don't know Crips, I don't know cryptistics or how that go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that we know what the 60s Crips is. We know what we know, like what Big U is. We know what Draws is. We know what Nip was and what he still is to this day, legacy wise. It was not a wise decision to do that, but me and Wack, we did it because it was bigger than that. I felt like it was bigger than that. I felt like.
Notice he threw Wack name in there. You gotta notice he threw Wack's name in there. That was because of Wack, man.
Like this nigga, I met Nipsey on Crenshaw and Slauson. Nigga, he was selling incense. Which
is, for lack of a better term, from New York. So when you say Crenshaw or Slauson, is that a blood hood? Is that
it's 60s Crip?
That's 60 Crip.
And so Nip when I first met Nip, he was selling incense with a small little curl. You know what I'm saying? But he was cripping, selling incense. I would always get off. You don't know the 105 freeway? It goes from Compton to like LAX, right? Okay. I would always get off the 105 on Crenshaw. Because Crenshaw, I go back to Boys in the Hood. Like,
so you was a big star when you met Nip, and Nip was selling incense, is what you're trying to make clear. That shows the respect he had for the boy, though.
What you tripping on fairs? Like Crenshaw, I would take Crenshaw. I would take Crenshaw all the way down to Melrose because I had a brand new Range Rover. Like I saw Andre 3000 have a Range Rover. I wanted that, so I got a brand new Range Rover. I always get off the 105 freeway on Crenshaw. Take Crenshaw the long way. To Melrose, because what you gonna see on Crenshaw? Bitches. I wanted everybody to see Gang Riding Through the City. For some reason, I always get caught up on Crenshaw and Slauson at the light, behind the Altima, behind the Honda. I'm always caught. I always keep the gun on my lap too, because like I'm out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? You know gang culture, you know, out of bounds. But Nip would always have these incense. One day, nigga had no incense. And usually it'd be him and the incense, and then like just him. This day, no incense, and a gang of more Crips with him too. Mm-hmm. The niggas start pulling something out his hoodie. I start grabbing for the gun. I'm stuck at a light behind.
Nip is pulling something. When you say
he pulling something from his
they
hoodie.
Flagging?
Oh, they flagging. They blew it up.
This sound like something Wack made him say. Obviously, Nip had the CDs in his hand if he out there slinging CDs. Sound like something Wack made him say. Make it more fascinating.
You know, it's Jay Stone, it's Ren Paul, and there's a few other niggas who I can't remember their faces to match it with the names, but Nip is in front. They coming at this motherfucking Range Rover, and I'm like grabbing my gun, and like once he get what he getting out of the hoodie, it's not a gun, it's a CD. I'm like, shit, nigga.
You by yourself?
Dolo, always ride Dolo. But anyway, Nip pull out a CD. He like, nigga, Chuck, nigga, you always come through. And you know, this time I'm doing music. Me and my brother, we doing music. He gave me the CD. I made sure I made his numbers on the motherfucker.
You talking about Sam, his brother?
Sam.
Yep.
He gave me the CD. I put it in the car. I bumped it on the way to Melrose to the barbershop. And then I like that shit.
This is a young Nip.
Yeah, it's a young Nip. Right. So me and Wack, we
but
just
describe that for a second. I apologize because us being from New York, right?
Yeah.
So explain to us how is a blood could even like a Crips music. How does that work?
It don't work like that unless the music is pulling on your heartstrings. Because then it becomes.
I don't know why Nori War asked that question. Hip hop is hip hop. Hip hop ain't judged by color, race, gang. Niggas hear a hot song, they like it. They hear some of the niggas say they feel the pain. They was going through the same shit he going through. Nigga, hip hop could transcend everywhere. You already know that, so that's not hard to understand for me, but I guess it is for Nori.
It's not blood, not Crip. It just becomes like great music. And that's what Nip sounded like. I was like, this nigga kind of look like Snoop, but he's slinging. He rapping how I would rap if I wasn't Nas and Biggie and Jay-Z influenced. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I would have been.
That's good.
Man. That's him giving it up to Nipsey. But wait, you under the same dude that violated Nipsey's kids, his family. The reason why Rockstar got ran out the spot because of Wack 100 speaking greasy on Nipsey. Come on, my nigga. This is the shit that's going to tarnish a West Coast gangster's career, West Coast gangster rapper. You ain't never seen E40 people. You ain't never seen Too Short peoples. You never seen the legends, Ice Cube people, Snoop. You ain't see they managers getting all this internet fame talking crazy and greasy. The game would have been in a way better place if Wack wasn't on this internet. Blueface would have been in a way better place if Wack wasn't on this internet. True Car and all y'all other artists, y'all need to find y'all way out of there. If you're still young, if you got away, if you still, you know, got that passion for the music, get away from Wack and go do your thing, because this dude it's a crash course. You smell me? Bush, epic reaction. We out of here, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tap in with your boy, man. Let's push this channel, because I speak the truth. Roof. Love y'all.
Laying on the rug, I got new clothes, playing in the mud. In the mud.